So, let's do some check-ins. What's something cool that happened to you recently, or something pleasant, or just anything that happened to you? And something fun last time you played D&D. If it's about another player, great. And David, this is for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Many people were awarded prizes last time. One of them was on Zoom. Michael, would you go first, please?
Oh man. Alright, so I was at Disneyland yesterday.
Hey.
So that was fun.
At 9:15 p.m.
I was there till past midnight.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm very tired. Brain's not working super well. I did do about 20,000 steps. So,
Whoa.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what
Wow.
so that was fun. I'm also tired.
Fortunately, you're role-playing a character with an intelligence of 10, so...
How are you staying there so late?
It goes to midnight.
Does
Yeah,
it?
so then you'd have some time.
What are you doing?
Yeah, which
Yeah,
that's when I went on a
Yeah,
Sunday.
I've been once, so.
I went on Sunday. I was
Like,
why
I
are you
want to
so
go one
midnight
time
on
to check out Star Wars Land.
Yeah, it wasn't there when I
And
was
that'll
there.
be it.
Yeah,
Star Wars
unfortunately, Star Wars Land closes at 10.
Oh,
Even
Oh,
though
why?
the park closes at midnight.
yeah, that was but my husband
Why is
got
that?
very angry.
Yeah,
You're going on
tried to go
Tatooine time or something?
I don't
on
know,
the
but
weekend,
I would be pissed. Like
Yeah,
I didn't have to pay for it, so I was like,
Sure.
whatever. But if I had to pay for it and I had kids there, I would have been super.
What's the
pissed.
paperwork? You have to like get on a special pass to go to Star Wars?
yeah. Do you have to do like the app stuff? Are you
No.
good at that?
You could just go to the app stuff is World of Color and what's going on over here? And there's a new like railroad Mickey's something, which is actually was pretty cool. Toontown was closed down for a while,
Sure.
and they reopened it with a new ride, which was pretty cool.
Fun.
Yeah. So let's see if I can remember what happened last night. Can anyone jog my memory? What were we doing?
Double X. Went to Parvus.
We're in like the Serengeti.
Murder
but,
mystery at
Plains of
the
LaRue.
Murder mystery at the Mage College, and then Parvus, Serengeti,
With this double
gnomes.
X guy.
Oh yeah,
gnomes.
the cool funeral.
Yeah, I
the-
do like. Wait, who were you telling? You were like secretly telling somebody. I think it was David. Like there is like law abiding as I am, or whatever it was.
As honest as I am.
Yeah.
Nudge, nudge.
That was pretty funny.
I always forget your name.
I do like that. We almost went in their pee area to
Well.
rest, and we didn't.
Oh,
So,
I don't remember that.
like, right? Isn't that what was happening?
To the latrine.
Y'all were looking for a place to sleep,
That's
and you went into a dip in the ground, and there was a gnome trying to pee behind a bush, and you surprised her. She was trying to take off, and then she called out to her in Gnomish and started talking. So they were going to be using that depression to pee in. Was
I don't
what they
think I
were
caught all that. That's
saying.
awesome.
They were explaining that later.
They would have to pee somewhere else.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it's better to be here in person, so no more COVID for you.
Yeah. No,
Yay!
nobody in COVID, anybody. Hopefully.
D&D stuff?
That's what I
That was alright.
saying.
So what's going on with you?
I got over COVID.
Yay!
It was lingering. I got it. I took the Paxlovid. It disappeared for a day. Then it came back.
Yep.
And it lingered for a long time, but I'm over it. It's good.
Good.
And my wife and my daughter didn't get it. Just me and my
Yay.
son from Utah. Be careful if you go to Utah. And I love. It was Hassan, right? You like not charm, but you like got the animals to like carry
Oh,
us.
the
That was so
animals
cool.
that want adventure.
Yes,
Yeah.
you called them out.
Yeah.
That was such a fun part.
The Elderbeasts.
Yeah.
Wildebeest.
Elderbeast and like some kind of horses, right?
Yeah, that
Oh
was.
yeah, the spotted horses. They're like
Oh,
the
they
zebras.
yeah.
that-
look.
They got each other's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great. I'm really looking forward to see what happens with these gnomes, and I'm so looking forward to seeing what each of you can do now at 4th level.
Oh,
Whoa.
I'm gonna be like steamrolled. I'm gonna be like, okay, so this person kicks you, the person's like, I turn into a
An
genie.
owlbear.
I eat their soul. Oh man, should have prepped.
That would be Daphne.
Yeah.
Listen. But yes.
That's not. I say that with reverence. Thanks for the stickers, Jake. I'm going to use one of these for my character appearance thing.
Wonderful. All right, so that's Timothy. What's happening with you?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello.
It's wonderful to be here, be back with you. Something cool that happened to me last week. Well, I saw the D&D movie, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
Sorry that I didn't get to say hello afterwards, Julie. That was nice to see you there. Obviously, I was thinking of you the whole time because your character's in the movie.
Wait, you two sat together?
Yeah, we all
We were
saw
all
at
in
the
the
same time.
theater,
but
but
yeah.
different
nice.
places.
So I bought one ticket, and then I texted everybody like,
Yeah.
"Hey, can buy a ticket sitting next to me?" And nobody did on that day. So
I
Julie's
almost
family
did,
came.
but my husband didn't want to be that close, and then I hadn't talked to him yet. Because when I first went, and like the seats next to you were available, and then by the time we got tickets,
So we were all in the same movie theater, but we were not sitting together.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Did you throw popcorn at each other?
Yes.
Say hello. Yes, that is a love language. for
Yes, and I
sure.
got to see Julie's son at his current age, which
Yes.
is different than the one I saw him at last.
yes.
Nice.
What is his age now?
He's 11, but he
Okay.
looks like
He's
a
11.
14-year-old.
Yeah, he does, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. So we saw the D&D movie.
Yeah, and then, something else cool that just happened. I got here a little early, so I went up to this little park right up the street. Had a nice meditation sitting in that park, listening to, I heard an acorn woodpecker, a raven, heard some very nice birds while meditating, and that was nice. And then something cool that happened last time I played D&D. I was in the one-off group last week, and we were in Hell. We went to the first level of Hell.
Yeah.
Was
And
that
I-
David Shen's game?
Yes. and
No,
I-
No, it was,
Yeah.
my, it was my brother's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So many Davids.
I got
Yeah.
to play my paladin really for the first time because the guy has not swung his sword the whole goddamn.
Has he not?
The combat always stops right before, so I've got to roleplay him being like, "That is evil, and we must destroy the evil." But didn't get to actually use them, and then this time I not only got to do a divine smite on somebody, but I also had to heal a demon. An interesting experience.
flaming
with,
demon.
A flaming demon with lay on hands because
He had to
otherwise.
take damage from the flames on the
You
demon.
get
Otherwise, we
you
were all
gotta deal with
gonna die.
moral ambiguity.
Yes, exactly.
That's funny.
And then, is there a last thing? Something I'm looking forward to?
Sure.
I'm looking forward to potentially getting this lichen, and we'll see if we get to the Tower of Contemplation
Yes.
and the Cult of the Motionless Bird.
Yes, yes.
And I remembered now I have a month's growth of beard. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we all have fur.
Sporting
Well, your
a-
hair grew out by a
Blood
month when you
beard,
gave me
yes.
that malfunctioning teleporter.
Jasper's shedding a lot.
Oh.
Julia?
Well, yeah. I saw the D&D movie. As Jake knows, I stayed up until 4 o'clock in the morning last night playing Celeste
Oh.
Yes.
for the first time.
Is it a
It's
video
some,
game?
it's like Crown of something. Yeah, it's like based
It's
on
D&D
Paradox
5e.
game, right? Like it's.
It's D&D 5e rules.
Oh,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
Just a thing. But I had like a really bad save spot because I made a mistake, and then I just kept taking me back to this place where I was not in a good place in the middle of a battle, and it took me 3 hours to figure out how to win this battle
Oh, wow.
with like nothing. Like my barbarian had 2 HP. My wizard was almost dead. Like,
jeez.
and that was the beginning, and I was fighting these like horrible horde of beasts, and it was like fucking ridiculous.
Yikes.
And that was what I did last night.
Did you create copies of this party for that game?
No, but well, similar. But I did. I created 2. I created Una, and then I created a little druid. But all my party is women, and then I did. So 2 of them are like custom, and then 2 of them. I got tired and just chose 2 of theirs. I was like, sure.
Yeah.
So it's half and half.
So instead of Lord Hansel, you have Lady Gretel.
Yeah, it's a lady, like a lady cleric and a lady wizard, and they're funny. But it was fun. And I just had band practice for the first time in fucking ever,
Oh, cool.
so it was real nice.
Yeah.
But I had this amazing moment because I had completely forgot because I was like literally practicing up until I walked out the door and had completely forgotten about the level 4 upgrade and all that stuff and almost walked out the door without grabbing all my new stack of shit. I was like, oh my god! So I had to run back inside. And last time, yeah, I loved the funeral. I loved the malfunctioning teleporter. There was so much great stuff. And in the one shot, I really enjoyed the one shot, and I'm really enjoying David's all his props. He brought so many props, and his drawings were super dope too.
Yeah.
It was just really great.
Oh,
It
yeah.
had a great vibe.
He gave me a fake sword, and I was
Yeah, your shield. You had the sword and
poking
shield.
people with it.
This can be your land beast if you
That
saw
was
it.
nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hyena.
Yeah. Since you're in the Serengeti.
I played a session of Avatar: The Last Airbender yesterday. It is
Oh,
very
nice.
cozy and cute.
Yeah.
It's a
that's
game?
That's a fun.
Is it
Yeah,
RPG?
it just came out.
Yeah.
It was powered by the apocalypse. It's awesome.
Oh my god.
You can, if you want to borrow the book sometime, you can, or I can send you a
Oh my
PDF.
god, my son would love this.
And last time I also really liked the funeral, and I wonder if we're ever gonna, and we may not, but like figuring out the murder mystery or hearing the result, like what is that blue bead? What's
Yeah.
going on with all this stuff? Like that's just, you know, I wonder. That's fun. Oh, and the
Yeah.
commitment to the animals was very fun.
Yeah.
Yes, the elder beasts must be taken seriously
Yeah.
as mounts. Yes. Good. Well, let's see what happened to me on Monday. Siobhan and I were on the General Hospital set.
Oh,
Oh right. Yep.
Siobhan is recurring on General Hospital now.
Does she have to join SAG at this point?
No, apparently you can't join if you're under 4.
Okay. Well, that
or
makes
2
sense.
or something like that.
Yeah.
But she does have to have a Coogan account.
Yep.
Yep. I have some really cute videos of her and this other baby that looks a lot like her.
Aww.
And so Siobhan's been on 3 TV shows now, and she's not been on camera once.
Mm-hmm.
They've always used the other baby.
Oh, right. She's the stand-in for the other baby.
You know what? She gets
Well,
paid. Whatever.
Yeah, I know.
That's right. They're both playing the same role. It's because babies, all of a sudden they start crying or pooping or whatever. You need to
And they
swap
have a
them
And you
out.
can only
window
use them
too,
for like
right?
2 hours or
Yeah.
something. I think the pumpkin after that.
Now she can be used for 4 hours. So
Okay.
GH was gonna hire her, but she wasn't 6 months old yet, and they were like, "Oh, we gotta wait." Now she's a different baby. Because one of my clients is a series regular on there, and she could have been my client's baby.
Oh,
But-
that would have been cool.
High
Wait till she
stakes
was
for your
over 6
clients.
months
Don't
old.
drop her.
So yeah, so the people who are playing her parents are way hotter than us.
Nice.
Like I'll speak for myself. The guy who's playing Siobhan's dad looks more like Siobhan's dad than I do, because Siobhan is a gorgeous baby. So she's finally found the hot
She's
people
found her
that she's,
family.
that she's yeah. We had a really great weekend this weekend because Erin's been working on the weekend for the last 3 months, and we got to have a family day yesterday and go to the Natural History Museum, and it's just been really nice now that the work schedule has shifted. Last time we played was very fun. I guess I'll do a quick recap and maybe I can shout out each person if I can remember something. So you guys, did you start? No, you didn't. You didn't start in the swamp. You started in the castle, and you got up in the morning, and then went to the Mage College, or did you do something? You went
I thought
to.
we went to
No,
the
you were
temple.
talking to Hortense Bancroft first.
Yeah,
You were in
we
the
were
temple.
we were
So
at
you
the temple
you
already.
started in Hortense Bancroft's, headed to Hortense Bancroft's office,
Yep.
and her and Esteban Panchul were
Yes.
in there. He's the head of the Gazul people, and he's acting all lazy and stuff and sitting on the ground. And you guys asked him a bunch of questions about the Gazul marks that were on the monsters, and you found out that the monsters had been purchased or rented. And you guys were like, "Oh shit! How much can we rent spectators?"
Only $3,000.
And Daphne, in a huge sacrifice, joined the church in order to get the rest of the information. And you found out that the area in the basement where they do their sort of leveling up within the church, where they do their ritual to raise and stuff. Let me know if you need me to grab Sooty.
No.
The ritual, the area where they do that had been walled off because it was crawling with monsters of the spectatory variety, and you guys decided to not go check that out. probably thinking that you'll be led right to Golethe Kasha, where you'll be murdered forever.
Yeah.
So you didn't go there, and you decided to go to the Mage College. So then you went to the Mage College, and as you entered, there was this really dramatic funeral happening with silk-bound bodies rising into the air and then disappearing, and then becoming part of like a Mount Rushmore of dead people up on the ceiling in this very large chamber. And they told you that 2 of the council had been murdered, and I'm pretty sure you found out that they were people who liked being part of the Ancient Threefold. So then you guys were like, Murden! Let's solve this murder! And
Murder.
you search for clues in 2 different rooms. You got an adamantine short sword that she has, and a scroll of Dust Devil, and a blue bead. Then you went back and reported to Schnabel, and you turned in the bead as evidence, and told him the rest of what you found. You kept the short sword. And
Probably the murder weapon. I'll keep that.
you opted to not finish solving the murder and just leave. So we've got the just from that session, we've got the ritual raising area under the temple. We've got all sorts of threads in Greater Elenia. So then you went to the teleporting room, and you teleported, and of course something terrible happened. I rolled a D100 to find out what it would be, and it was that your hair grew out, along with something. He heard a voice. He hasn't told you yet.
Yes.
Yes, leave Greater Elenia.
Oh, sorry, I haven't told you. Well, I'll do
Great.
sure.
Well, yeah, and the voice was like, "Yay, you're leaving! I'm so happy about that." And also, some people told you that they thought that these people, the mages, got murdered because you guys were out of town. And you put the necklace in a lead box because the boss guy, blue guy McBlue, he was like, "Hey, this thing,
Fadra rule.
Fadra rule." So now you're carrying around the necklace in a lead box. You got on a teleporter and you heard that voice, and then you ended up in the middle of the plains of Larry, the plains of Leisure Suit Larry, equidistant from these 2 places. Oh, and before you got on the teleporter, you met this guy named Deus Equis, not Dos Equis, not 2 X's, not double X. Deus Equis, although now this sounds like a great game for teasing him, who's a handsome guy with 2 different color eyes. He's a half-elf, he's got long gray hair, and he wants to guide you and watch you. He said he's from the Mage College of Rocinante, and that they think that maybe there's something special about these 2, that they got selected by the Queen in the first place, and so they want to watch everybody and help, maybe. And so you ended up in the plains. He pulled out a map and was like, "Here's a map of every single detail of Parvus. Where do you want to go?" And you guys decided to go towards Moncafa because of Jasper's mummy's lichen and Lord Hans's uncle's request to retrieve Entrance. And on the way, you ran into some gnomes who were peeing in a valley. And one of them was. And you ate food with them, and one of you during the night heard them talking about stealing the druid's tiara, and the other one was like, "Well, let's not steal anything until they're far away. I'm afraid of them." And then you woke up in the morning. Retconningly, you were level 4 before you went to sleep, so you prepared whatever, and she did some prayers and stuff, so you woke up, and the gnomes were cooking you eggs, and giving you eggs, and being friendly with you. Let's see. So Hasum befriended some Elderbeasts and had everybody hop on them and ride, which doubled everyone's travel speed. So that was pretty great. And Jasper persuaded everyone under the sun and saved many a situation with his persuasion. Lord Hans committed to his character and his way of being and managed to not get killed yet again. And we haven't had any combat for 2 sessions now.
Oh, I wonder how long that'll last.
We'll find out. And Una was just like Michelle Rodriguez's character in that movie. Or maybe Michelle Rodriguez was just like Una's character. in only saying a little bit, but when she says it, it goes a long way. So everyone should have inspiration, and let's get into it. You're waking up. You smell the delicious smell of eggs and stuff. The gnomes are chowing down and offering you some.
Good morning, group. Before we proceed, I forgot to mention, and I should have said this earlier. As we were in the void being teleported, I heard a malicious voice say that it was glad that we were leaving Elenia Toth.
And
A
that
voice
it's
of
Gray
evil.
Main's problem now.
What's that?
And that it was Gray Main's problem now.
Yeah.
Whose problem?
The gray mind
Whoever
can deal with you
the
instead.
person
Okay.
that Parvus.
But at least that one
Yeah,
is
you heard
easier
that.
to
Yeah.
pronounce.
We
than-
heard that.
Sounds like they heard it for you.
We're really good listeners through your mind. So should we get rid of this necklace then?
Well, I don't know.
Why do you say that now that we have it in lead?
Well, it was already in lead when we teleported, so if he teleported and it still affected him.
Or that it knew that we were leaving town, right?
It may have known anyway. I think it is maybe useful to be able to listen to what it's thinking.
Also, Rar is in league with it. Maybe it has spies in the maid's cupboard.
Yes, I'm sure.
So keep it
Likely.
for now.
I think you should wear it. I joke. I jest.
We could
No.
By the way, you look great.
It
with your
will
long
clash
hair.
with his crown.
leave it out for these gnomes to steal.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
That would be. I think it would be funny.
That would not be a wise decision.
Surrounding the camp are tons of elderbeasts doing their annual Great Migration.
I think we should be on our way rather quickly, don't you think?
They don't have any interest in you. They're just all migrating, and they're all making those noises.
If they have no interest in staying amongst the cows.
So Dacian, who is the one gnome that is wearing leather robes and has been acting like the leader, she comes over with some bowls of eggs for you guys, scrambled eggs, and she's like, "Good morning, my friends. I have for you some eggs. It has been very nice to spend the evening with you. Yes."
That's great.
Do
On
the
a
eggs-
ritual cast detect poison and disease. What?
Thank you. That's what I was.
Oh.
So you guys are just sit there staring at the bowls for 10 minutes while he's mumbling.
I think we can make small talk, you know? They're nervous anyway. Just like poke a little bit. Keep them on their toes.
Okay, what are you asking and saying?
Oh, I don't know. What do you think of like broadly, thinly veiled things with closer to the night vision?
How many are in your party? How many in your band?
Just, you see everybody that's in the party. There are 5 people that look like fighters and one of this lady in the leather robes, and they're all gnomes.
Which way are you traveling?
We're going in the same direction.
Yep. You remember that from last night,
Yes.
because you guys talked over your night meal,
Yeah,
and
right.
they told you a few things about Bourgogne and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And do we know where they're headed? Or, I know that they're going in the same direction, but their final stop.
We are going to Moncafa because, as you know, we protect people, and pretty soon the 100 Holy Ones will be traveling from Moncafa to
Right.
Dena for the twice a year hearing of people's opinions. So we will, protect them.
Well, that is so great because, they have very heavy pockets, so I'm sure they will need protection.
Yes, people will try to steal, because everyone here is a pacifist. You're the first cat with a sword I have seen.
Yes, it would be
Sword
terrible
cat.
to take advantage of all these pacifist kitties.
Yes, so that is why we protect all of them.
Well, that's what I'm talking about needling just a little bit, to keep, so you can check for that poison.
Okay, so he finishes and there's no poison in the eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once he's yes. Well, I'll eat some eggs. Eat an egg?
It's delicious.
Mmm, outstanding. The
Yeah.
eggs. My compliments to the chef.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that is, yes, not me, of course, but yes, we make them for ourselves and for you. You are our guests. It is so nice to make your acquaintance. Yes, Montclair, she makes them for us.
Well, we appreciate so much the hospitality. I think after breakfast we'll probably just take our animals and be on our way, and we will always remember the kindness you showed us.
Okay. Yes, it is wonderful to make your acquaintance, and I see you are riding these very swift wildebeests. So if you see anything dangerous on the way, maybe you tell us as we continue to head north.
Sure, yes.
Yes, we'd love to reach out in the future.
And maybe we'll see you at our destination at some point. Our paths will cross again.
Just wondering, how much is it to hire your group to do things?
Oh, well, it really depends on the thing, Lord Hans, roll perception. It depends on the task. If we are, guarding one person, or we are
13.
guarding a group,
So it's just guarding one person or guarding a group is what you do?
Well, yes, we do many things, but people pay us to protect. So you tell us what you would like us to do, and we will find a price. My Amelie, who you met at the beginning, when she was in the bushes, she is sort of our treasurer, we would say.
If we wish to hire you later, is there a way to send a message to you?
Yes. You see, I am trained in the arts of magic, and so I have a way that you can reach me. Yes, I will give you this stone, and if you speak the words into it, I will know that you need me.
Merci beaucoup.
How much is it to hire you to guard a group of people?
How many people, in what situation, for how long, there are many factors here,
So there's no ranges.
What is that?
No range of things? I don't know.
It really depends, if guarding people, are they sleeping in a dangerous place with animals and bandits, or are they, in a fort? It is a different cost. Obviously, there is the cost of our food and our time, but it is based on the danger. So, when you have a need for us, you are welcome to hire us.
Say we were gonna climb in a hole with some demons. What would that run?
Well, we don't know if there's demons in there, but there could be monsters.
And not the hole that you're
Just
promising.
hypothetically speaking.
Oh, different hole.
A hole with demons.
Monsters. Let's just say monsters.
A hole full of monsters. Is this a real proposal? Do you have a hole in which you wish us to crawl?
We're just ballparking here.
Later, perhaps.
I don't know, 500 a day, 1,000 a day, it really depends. The monsters, what kind of monsters, how big is the place, we will talk. Amelie will speak with you about this matter. But yes, it is wonderful to make your acquaintance, a fellow Bourbonnaise. Yes. We regret that you are moving on, we would love to continue to travel with you.
Shall we?
Alright. I'm gonna check my stuff just to make sure I have everything before I leave as I
I'll
jump
do
on
the
the
same,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say something like, yes, we wish you the best of luck in finding your next group to protect. Not everyone is lucky enough to be able to protect themselves like we can.
You protect yourselves.
We are quite good at it.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Well, we are too.
Uh-huh.
My ladies are very good with the sword,
Yes, I'm sure.
So you three said you were checking your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
I am for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I would do it. I'm gonna wait till after he leaves, and we're like in our tent or in our camp. Sorry.
yeah, you're bedded down. Yeah. You're
I mean,
gonna wait
that's-
till after
I'll-
she leaves.
I'll check my stuff, but I'll make it look like I'm just packing.
Yeah,
I
same.
wanna be
As I'm
obvious.
packing up, I'm looking through my possessions to make sure that I have everything.
I
Yeah.
think they're smart enough to have not taken anything from you.
So why don't you three roll perception? You're going through your stuff in front of her, trying to do some stuff.
18.
Oh, I'm doing it while I'm getting on the wildebeest, personally.
Okay.
16.
24.
Okay. Hassan, you seem to have everything. Lord Hans, you can't find your fragile pendant of healing word.
Interesting.
And Jasper, you are not able to find your knockback pistol.
Oh.
So is the leader of the elves gnome still with us?
She stepped out of the tent. They're outside arranging their gear.
Yes, I'm missing my pendant. Has anyone seen my pendant?
I haven't, but I'm also missing my pistol.
I see. Well,
Has everybody looked through their stuff? I think we've been
yes.
pilfered.
Darius Ekis looks through his stuff and sees that he has everything. You know, my friends, these look like very dangerous people with all of these swords. I don't know what exactly we should do.
Una, Daphne, do you have everything? And awesome.
Do my stuff.
Yeah, I got everything.
I better.
You guys can roll.
I
Is this
guess.
investigation?
I guess since we're
Sure.
all together, I'll help them look through their stuff as well.
Okay.
Oh, I got a natural 20.
You have everything.
Everything's
Yeah.
missing.
Yeah,
What
right.
did I get?
Like I
Perception?
said.
I
Yeah.
only got like a 13.
Okay. Well, you think you have everything.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you suggesting maybe we let this go, or should we? Because it's too dangerous to confront these people.
Darius is just like, I don't know. They look dangerous to me.
I think we can do this amicably-ish.
Yes, I agree.
If it's so amicable and, we could talk about it like,
I will say this: the woman who does magic, she looks maybe more strong than I am at the magic. So, yes, amicable may be the way to go. I
innocuous,
don't
I
know.
think is the word. Just that, we think that there might be bandits about, so you may want to be careful because a couple things of ours disappeared in the night.
Blanc comes up to you and says, "Oh, your things disappeared! Oh my gosh, that is horrible! Oh." And the other ladies start packing a little bit more quickly.
But certainly there would be no harm done, no foul, if the items were simply returned.
I did not see anyone. We were all on watch last night, so I do not know. Blancsaire calls back to Kara. Kara, did you see anyone sneaking around last night? Oh no, I did not see anyone. No. And now they've gotten most of their stuff on the horses. They have a cart that they're
Sure.
sort of hooking up.
Well, I should probably warn, our mutual friend that this area is dangerous.
Yes. You're talking about your criminal contact in Bourgogne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitches behave.
So you're trying to get them to give you the stuff back.
Yes, it is very disrespectful to steal from another thief.
All right. Well, they haven't stolen from you.
I know, but they have stolen from mine, so.
Maybe. I mean, their stuff is missing.
Uh-huh.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Roll.
Be so
Sand
embarrassed when
beavers.
Roll
it's actually
persuasion.
like
The sand beavers.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's the sand beavers.
Persuasion, okay. 17.
Well, you make a good point.
Yes, maybe we will go look over there for a little while, and you look over there, and if you find something, please do let us know.
Yes. Okay. So you see her go talk to Dacian, and you see a couple of them talking. Let's see here.
A message to Daphne. Well played.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nobody else can hear us.
Yeah. Right.
All
I'll just
right. I want all 5 of you to make an intimidation check and tell me what you get.
10.
Oh dear.
16.
8.
18.
Nice.
A -1.
Oh.
Technically a 1, but
So what are you guys up to?
I mean, I'm trying to give them.
Did you guys like go look over there? While
I mean,
they're,
yes, but it's to give them a chance to put it back so it can be fine.
Yeah.
I'm not actually going to be looking for things. I won't, I'll give them the plausible deniability of being able to put stuff back, but like, keeping an ear out
So-
for whatever chicanery.
You guys all paid attention to what she was offering?
Yeah.
Correct.
I mean, my roll is so bad. I'm probably like just picking my nose.
Well, I
Eating
was,
dirt.
I was,
eating
I was
dirt.
having you guys roll that to see how the ladies gauge how dangerous you might be.
Mm-hmm.
So, going back to the conversation, were you picking up what she was putting down?
Yeah, I know what you were saying, but
Okay. So then, did you all like go look somewhere else for it, or what did you
Yeah,
guys
we all
do
went
after
back
she
to our
said that?
area and looked,
Yeah.
right?
just feeding the animals kind of thing.
Okay. Why don't you guys position yourselves on the right half of this where you would be? Let's say
Una's
the
just-
campsite is in the middle, so you can be sort of positioned around, like looking through your stuff.
Una's just mad dogging.
I'm probably the
Do you guys-
closest to
Oh wait,
them.
yeah, sorry. I
Pass
wasn't-
them.
Closest to them, so you're probably like
What would you-
here-ish,
front
and then
half,
I'm
right,
probably
sure.
like here-ish, doing animal stuff.
I'd be flanking you, be like, I'm like mad dogging you by the side. I'm like standing by you like this.
I done?
Pliny
Yeah.
will be Dacian.
Hey, baby.
Oh, Penny!
Oh yeah.
That's why we have Dos Equis, right? Somewhere?
Deus Equis. Is it the DM or the character? We're gonna have to have you call him that to his face for him to react.
It's just the way we speak in Tabaxi. It's our accents.
But yes, Deus. I have a person for Deus. It's not. It's a female. It's meant for a different one, but we can use a different one for Deus. I bought some handkerchiefs that I've put over parts of my mini collection, so that when you guys are here, you can't see.
That's
Cake
happening.
This
nice.
is Deus,
Oh, I feel better. I think we're
Oh.
going to win this.
the
Look at his hair.
blade singer.
At least
Wow.
have him stand in front.
Yes.
He's cool looking, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These gnomes do not know we are the saviors of Elenia Toth.
I bought that mini because I wanted to play that character in a different campaign. So we'll
Did
see
that
if I
ever
have it
happen?
later.
That character you rolled up?
Those people, we'll see. They're having drama. I'm really grateful for this group because it is a meme. It is a meme that D&D groups can't get their ish together.
Yep.
Scheduling is very hard.
Yeah, so I'm really grateful that we are able to do that.
I'm grateful for our sad lives.
Yeah.
You guys right? You guys available on the weekend? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anytime, day, night.
We all have lives, man.
Yeah. Tim, you sure your girlfriend doesn't want you at home? She's not around this week,
Well, she's in
Jay.
Canada.
Yeah, she's
And that's just in
invisible.
the summer.
Yeah. She lives inside the TV.
So
We'll all be your girlfriend too.
everybody roll initiative. Don't start shouting it out, but do roll it.
Ah.
Fuck.
Ah.
I reroll once. No, that's a lot better.
You rolled 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Halflings.
four out of 6 of you did not beat that low DC intimidation check. So.
What? A little halfling who's wearing a tiara doesn't look intimidating?
A halfling wearing a tiara that's and a gown that's covered in broccoli.
And a broccoli gown?
A broccoli gown. Where are you? I see. I somehow full screened this YouTube video. All right, there we go. Okay, Hassam, what's your initiative?
21.
Nice.
Let's see. Oh God, guys, you're in luck. As you guys are pretending to go through your crap, your respectable items. As you guys are going through your respected items, you notice the gnomes are creeping up behind you, looking very threatening.
Well, we tried.
And
I don't think they found our stuff.
and so that will explain their very low initiative roll. Although, it got better. It got better thanks to that. Okay. Darius, what did you roll? Ooh, great. Thanks, Darius. Una.
17.
Very good. Jasper.
15.
Oh. Lord Hans.
9.
Oh. Daphne.
11.
Okay. Un momento. Lord Hans, you are fucked.
Can I use an inspiration point to roll it again?
You can.
You can, yeah. Everyone started this campaign today with an inspiration point, so mark it down if you don't already have it.
Fuck it. You know what? I'm rolling it again. 13.
Okay, that is a little bit better. This this group is led by a spellcaster, so she might not like you. Okay, I've got everybody's initiative, and I put those people out there, so I think we're good to go. Hassam, you're first.
I'm assuming that she's at the very back.
The caster is that little gnome.
Yeah.
That's the farthest back. He's gonna try to turn into a giant toad and swallow her.
Yeah.
She's a little far to get swallowed by a giant toad, unfortunately. I would totally do that otherwise. You know what? What are they carrying? What kind of weapons are they carrying?
The fighters are holding swords, and the caster is holding casting.
Okay. Does the caster have any metal on them?
She's wearing leather robes, as I described a couple times.
Okay, nothing else. No like rings or.
Yeah, no.
All right.
I know you're asking me about heat
Heat
metal,
metal, yeah.
but I had described her wearing leather robes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll just make a beast.
Make a beast! So you make the beast with 2 backs with your action.
Mm-hmm.
That's a land beast, AC 12, HP 30.
That's the one.
And then movement and bonus action.
I'm gonna turn into a bear.
Oh, a bear, not a toad!
That's intimidating.
No swallowing for you?
No swallowing for me. I be bear.
You know what, just for today, let's use my dire bear.
Ooh.
Even though it's way too big.
Woo!
It's way too big. Let's just pretend you're large. Everything's the same except you're large.
Well, they are large.
Perfect. Then everything's the same and
Wow.
you're large.
That is quite
Rawr.
Yeah, much more fun to use a dire bear mini.
Bear.
Okay, so you finished your movement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there 2 bears now? Or what about it?
And you summoned your land beast?
Yeah. So
Okay, what's going on with the land beast turn?
Oh.
Land beast attacking lady.
Okay, roll.
Does not have
Oh,
attack.
sweet.
Alright. Oh, that's not good. Wait, Where's the oh, I see. 11.
Miss.
All right.
Una, you're up.
Una says, I haven't fought in days.
Where do you want to go?
She's gonna run for just charge at this person
Okay. She runs over there.
and try to slash them with the scimitar.
You're not raging today?
And, oh, she's gonna rage. Rage first?
Roll a d10.
Right. And it's coming. For sure. It's a 7.
Okay. Whenever you hit a creature with an attack roll before your rage ends, it takes 1d6 force damage, and 10 gold appears in your pocket. As chaotic magic lashes out in retribution.
That's amazing.
I mean,
So-
Wait a
it is
minute.
only right to do reparation.
Okay, so I'm gonna
That
do
is amazing.
So keep track of that.
so 10 gold in the pocket and
When you hit with an attack.
when I hit with an attack
Yeah.
and a D4, did you say?
So you've raged as
Sorry.
a bonus action.
Yes.
It'll be 1d6 extra damage if you hit. But first,
If I
you
hit,
want to try
got
to
it,
hit.
got it. Okay, so now I'm trying to hit. That is gonna be a
X plus 7.
17.
You hit. Roll damage.
You got 10 gold in your pocket.
Ba-choing!
Roll a d6 and add 5 for your hit.
10.
10 damage, you say?
Yes.
Okay.
force damage.
Hold on. Now roll your d6.
Roll it again.
Yep.
6.
Okay, that's 16 damage total. That's 10 with your scimitar and 6 with your force damage. Describe this hit, which hurts the person very badly.
I should also mention, just in case anybody forgot, that if you're doing a melee attack, you can choose to knock someone unconscious instead of kill them.
Oh.
It's up to you. But I'm just saying.
Does Daphne want to yell out, like, don't kill them?
I'd
Or
be like, I was going to on my turn be like, ladies, this is silly.
Yeah.
What?
Okay,
Come on.
so Una just charged at them and jumped up with the scimitar and then just hit them like on the shoulder, like with the butt of the scimitar, which is like, and like dislocated their shoulder.
and this little gnome is like, all right, and I think that's your
It's
turn.
like stealing is wrong.
Okay, Jasper, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You know what, I forgot. I want to make the landscape a little bit more interesting. We'll have
This is always for
some kind of stone thing there,
Jasper's benefit.
and something there, and that is both cover and like a pillar sticking out of the ground.
Okay. Just think. Okay. Who's this here? Oh, it's Dos
That's me.
Equis.
That's me looking.
That's Lord Hans.
No, that's me looking at a 30-foot cone. You're not gonna want to step into it. Just saying, I got a new.
No metagaming.
You're like that, got a vision. in
Sorry, you may
mind.
have to move
He's
unless you
going
want to
like
hit
this with his arms.
he's like, let's see.
I got a protractor out.
Yeah.
All right, what are you up to,
me.
Jasper?
Okay, I'm gonna get within range.
Right.
4, 5, 10, 15,
Hope you
20,
just
25,
warned,
30.
buddy.
Okay, so I'm putting myself in danger, but I'm gonna get in range here. I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna use my bonus action to send some unsettling words at this wizard, or whatever it is, the gnome, and so it will subtract 1 from its saving throw, and I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter at it.
Nice.
So she has to make a Wisdom saving throw. What is her name again?
Dacian.
Dacian.
Dacian the caster has
Yes.
to make a wisdom save
Saving
against
throw.
Tasha's hideous laughter,
Yeah.
you say.
DC is 15, and she has to subtract 1.
She fails.
Okay. So she is laughing
Yes.
uncontrollably.
She's incapacitated, right?
Yeah, and I think, is she on the ground?
Yeah, she's proud.
She's prone, she's laughing, she's incapacitated.
Alright,
It's
it's good
funny.
for the abs.
It's very funny.
Yeah, and then that's my turn.
So you did that with your action, and then your bonus action.
I had used my bonus action to subtract 1 from her saving throw.
Great. Well,
Yes.
you
Hopefully I
have
can
done
maintain that
and
concentration.
so you're standing next to that pillar?
Yes, I can't move anymore.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, wait! Let me say. You can break up your movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So actually I want to use my feline agility to double my speed in combat for this one turn so that I can get up on top of this pillar.
Okay.
Okay. Come up there.
Good move.
All right, Lord Hans, you're up.
Lord Hans is ready,
And I
baby.
get out of Lord Hans's
Yeah.
way.
It's cone time.
You're standing there?
Lord Hans is going to move to aim his cone
Okay.
to right about, let's see. He wants to not, he's going to move right to where he's not going to hit, he's going to aim his cone right here.
That's what she said.
And it's going to hit, it's not going to hit the wizard, unfortunately.
Looks like it could hit the bear.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to leave the cone where it is, and then I'm gonna look down on it.
Alright, so,
Tell me when you've hit your spot, and then I'll hold it and look down on it.
yeah, I'm going to,
You can also move. But
yeah.
well, they're
I don't think it's hitting the bear right now. The bear is in a different, yeah, I think this is it.
Okay. Let me look. Okay. So from there, you're hitting that fighter, that.
I think I'm just heading
1,
the 3
2,
rounds.
3. Where's the 30-foot cone, right?
Yeah.
You hit all these 4 fighters, as far as I can tell.
Great. Oh, I'm hitting all
Even
4.
better.
Alright.
Nice.
Lord Hans, you see it?
But I'm just wondering if it hits Una or anything. No, not really.
No, Lord Hans knows how to construct a cone. You see a frosty mist.
Go ahead and describe it while I'm rolling shit.
You hear a cold wind begin to blow as crackling frosty energy gathers around Lord Hans, who's very excited, having slept and studied this spell. Thrusting his hands forth, a 30-foot cone! A freezing cold, blustery wind and
guys should-
energy, and ice crackles out of his hands. Icebergs and chunks of ice and icicles and ice cubes spill forth, locking them in a
And
cone
frosty.
of
I think that's what he's saying out
Yeah,
loud.
he's
Rhymes
definitely.
binding ice. They have to
should-
make a Constitution save DC
Yeah. You
should-
16.
Yes.
see it from up here. It looks really cool
Yeah.
from up there.
Okay.
Or if they fail, and is there a modifier to my spell damage?
No, you're just hang on.
Yeah.
Just hang on for a second. 1,
Describe more
2,
ice.
Snowballs.
1, 2, 4, 5. Right? Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's DC 16.
Constitution.
I'm aware. So I gotta. All right. So here we go. Fail. Fail.
Yeah, that's right.
Cock. Fail.
Hear that?
And pass.
Ooh,
74% pretty good.
Killed
Yeah.
him. That's what we have to talk about.
Okay. So now, Timothy,
yes.
roll 3d8 cold damage.
All right. For 4
Just
times. or
roll
just one?
3d8 and tell me what you get.
All right. 1 plus, that's 6. 8.
You got 8 total?
Yeah.
Well, that's not great.
No, it's not very good.
So these 3 fighters are hindered. They cannot move. They're encapsulated in ice, so
Wow.
they can't move unless someone takes an action to shatter the
shake
ice
them.
on them.
This is like Breath of the Wild.
Wow, that's a strong spell.
Lord Hans
close.
raises his hands triumphantly. And then
Bonus
It-
action.
It can use its action to shake the ice off.
Just
But
like-
until then, it's stuck.
And then he steps back and to the right, out of harm's way.
What's your
Okay, so what was your
What's that?
3d8 total again?
Rhymes
8.
binding ice.
8.
What did you call it?
Rhymes binding ice.
Is that one of the-
RIME.
Is that one
Rhymes
of the
binding
extra
ice.
books?
Yeah.
Cool.
Shonda Rhimes.
Yep.
Shonda Rhimes.
It's Shonda Rhimes binding ice. Yes, it'll last for
She'll
30
go.
seasons.
Shonda,
Yeah.
she
So-
does
Long
all
as Grey's
Vanilla
Anatomy.
Ice songs.
Most of them still look hale and hearty, but the one that's standing in front of Una looks really, really fucked up. It's Darius's turn, and he comes over here and he says, "It looks like you all have this well in hand."
Wait a minute.
And he just takes the dodge action.
That's fair.
What is he again? Do we even know?
He's a sword.
He's a
He's a
guy.
blade singer.
He's a pussy.
So
is
that's
what
a
he is,
wizard
yeah.
with a sword.
Yeah,
He's-
they have really good AC for wizards.
You can ask him about his behavior after the battle
Yeah.
without just using such a gendered insult on him. All right, Daphne.
Okay, she's going to make it seem very lazy, but she's going to summon her spiritual weapon, which is that huge bird. Sorry. Oh no, camera.
It's okay. Keep going, I'll
The
fix it.
spiritual weapon disconnected.
Keep going, I'll fix
I was
it.
really in the moment.
Where is she
so-
putting it?
Yeah. It can be. It's more for the effect, so I think it's just going to be right on top of her. Or you can do it 5 feet. Whatever is easy to put it.
Okay.
And she's just going to, I don't know if this will be a free action or the action, but she'll be like, "Are you sure you don't just want to go look over there again? Maybe you missed it."
Intimidation.
It's not even
Persuasion.
intimidation, it's like, don't be dumb, folks.
It's like, do you want to die? Or do you
Yeah.
wanna
Yeah, like, I'm really trying here to let you
That
get out of
counts as
this, but just
intimidation.
give us our stuff back.
Okay, so is that your turn?
Yup.
She doesn't want to summon like a baseball bat.
Yeah, right.
Talk about
I can
teamwork.
pull out my surgical hammer if I need to, but maybe they will be smarter.
Okay, next up is the caster's turn. She is going to make a wisdom saving throw to try to get out of this hideous laughter
It's just
that
so funny.
has locked her down. So she's laying on the ground going, "Ho ho ho!"
He did not come back this way!
And she fails. So she's still face down on the ground going, "Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho!" She decides she wants to roll inspiration. Just kidding.
Wait, they have inspiration?
In between laughs, she yells out at at her fighter friends, "Ho ho ho ho! Hit me, please!" at them.
Wait, did they know this?
Well, I mean, if she's a caster.
Yeah.
She's a caster
Yeah.
that's stronger than Darius. So she yells out, "Hit me, please!"
Apparently, because Darius isn't even incapacitated and still won't fight.
Let's discuss it after the combat. So she says, "Hit me, please," and then we've got number 1. So that's the one that's standing next to the bear. She's like, "I'm sorry, I can't hit you. I have this bear." And she's actually stuck in the ice. So she yells that inside of the ice. She yells that, and then she uses her action to break out of the ice, and then she screams in the bear's face. Then we've got
Bear.
gnome fighter number 2, who's nearest to Jasper, and she's going to use her action to break out of the ice, and that'll be the end of her turn. How powerful is Rhymes Binding Ice?
Yeah.
And
It
then
really strong spell.
number 3 is this one, who is not bound, and she has heard her cries, so she's coming over for 5, 10, 15, 20, and she's going to make a unarmed strike on her to see if she can slap her. And she makes the strike, doing 3 damage to the caster.
Hell of a slap.
The caster makes another wisdom saving throw.
With advantage.
And fails both. So now we've got
We got about 4th level.
we've got number 4. So this one's going to do the same thing.
This is really absorbing
gosh,
all their.
smack.
And trying to hit. Hits and this does such a hard slap that it does 6 damage.
Wow.
So now our caster is looking a bit abused, and she has advantage on the saving throw. So we're really rooting. Everyone really wants her to get up and start casting spells on you. She fails.
Wow.
Yes, and she's taking damage.
Wow. So
And,
sad. So sad.
So let's see who's left. This one.
Yeah.
This one uses her action to break out of the ice and she's like bleeding and all screwed up, and she's like, guys, maybe we should listen to the lady with the oozing raven. And 1 or 2 of them look slightly convinced-ish, but they're still fighting.
Wow, that's bad
Where
news for
did you
them.
go?
It is a
Yeah, I went first.
communication
You did a bunch of
between their
damage.
team,
Yeah.
does you know?
That is the end of their turn, so back to Hasum.
Alright. Well, Bear's gonna bear on a person that's prone.
Okay, you're attacking with advantage.
Yes!
Feel them, please.
Wow.
I will try to bite with knocking out. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
That is 12 damage.
Okay, and you're trying to knock her out?
Yeah.
That's 22
Okay, she
damage.
looks very she looks very harmed.
Alright. The claw will try to knock her out.
Oh.
That's a crit.
Roll your crit damage.
Oh!
Can I buy this?
Yeah.
14 damage.
Okay, she is knocked out, and the rest of the fighters give up.
Nice job, everybody.
By the way, she could have rolled the saving throw. She's
No.
knocked out.
So you've got 5 fighters that are looking all beat up, and they're like, "Oh my God, we are sorry, please." And one of them runs over to Dacian to try to help her and see what's going on with her.
So I think perhaps maybe we could those things that were taken from us might be a good time
And the
for them
things
to
that are missing.
it might be a good time for those to be found.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you also
so-
might want to lower whatever rate you are charging people for protection.
Yeah, the bear sort of rears up, and the fighters cower.
I hope you still have your tiara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Why not?
Definitely.
Always.
So one of the fighters is like, I'm sure we can find your things, but can you please save the life of our of Dacian?
Yeah, I'll go over and do some healing. Yeah.
You can just stabilize her.
She's always stable.
Yeah,
just
she's
knocked out.
stable. It's a sign of goodwill. I don't have to do it. It's fine. I will do a level 1 cure wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do also have the berries up.
Oh, we could just give her a
Yeah,
hit.
that's fine. It's symbolic.
Okay.
Let's use it.
Oh, and that is max healing, so she gets 13 HP back.
Nice.
Okay, she jumps up and starts fighting you
She's
again.
like, roll initiative.
Very good. Yes, Daphne is in the world. So she jumps up, and the energy shoots through her, and she sits up, and she looks at you, and she says, "I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, my friends. You have to understand. This is our life. This is what we do. I did not realize we had come against more powerful thieves than us.
It is very naughty to try to steal from a colleague.
Yes.
Don't do it again.
Yes, I respect all of your criminal backgrounds deeply. I'm sorry for stepping on the toes of my fellow criminals.
Such a nasty word.
Are you all saying anything about this, or are you just sort of playing
Daphne,
along?
I find that very interesting.
I think.
I'm sure everyone
yes.
is shocked.
I think we can overlook this faux pas of your parties if we can get our things and all of us shall be on our way.
I would ask, what's the mage's name?
Dacian.
As a token of your goodwill, Dacian, are you carrying any scrolls with you?
His thirst for knowledge is never quenched.
She's like, well, I have a scroll of mage armor.
Does she?
Yes.
Thank you.
His fucking AC is 11. He's level 4 and he doesn't have mage armor.
You don't have
His AC
mage
is
armor?
11.
Now he does.
Bless.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't have a mage armor. He doesn't have blur.
I have Misty Step.
Yes, you got Misty Step.
Misty Step's a great
I
one.
have Shield.
If only it were a reaction. So she hands you a scroll of mage armor.
Thank you, all is forgiven.
Yes, I am so sorry. We found your items behind this rock.
Oh, that is wonderful!
Ah,
Thank you.
yes.
Such
Someone-
keen eyes, the gnomes.
Must have come through the camp at night
Yes.
with invisible. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, you guys escaped some really powerful shit by laying out this caster. FYI.
I'm looking at Jasper with respect for his enchantment abilities. I'm looking at him like, ooh, yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, we are very sorry. Yes, let us know if you need our services in the future, and we will help you for a discounted cost.
I do think we can be great friends now that we are all on the same page.
Yes, yes, yes. You do like a Borgonese
Yeah, the
criminal handshake.
we practice a lot.
This criminal group that you lead
Yes.
is very respectable and strong.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, we call ourselves the Barksdale.
Yes, many. I'm excited to commit more crimes. As a criminal, I enjoy committing
Excited.
crimes.
You roll deception.
16.
Yeah, this is the string.
Good. She believes you're a criminal.
Yes. A master thief, pickpocket, murderer, mind controller, that's me. Hans.
You might try to not laugh.
They call me Fast Hands Hans.
Do you want to roll a Constitution save to see if you can not laugh?
Fast hands. Isn't that why you got kicked out of your house camera?
When I steal, for trying to steal someone's heart. Yes, as a
Oh,
master thief.
19, unfortunately.
That's a good Constitution save.
No, I know.
So you suppress the laughter.
As you can see, my colleague will vouch for me.
I cast Tasha's hideous laugh.
Master criminal.
It's so cathartic.
I feel
We'll
like a
have,
lot is being revealed.
She rolls insight on Una because Una's not being so quiet.
Yeah,
But she fails and just thinks that Una is like a big scary person who's, a brute.
And who's are you richer now? Did you gain some gold?
A little bit.
And how many hits did you do? One?
just one. I was like, you guys should have let me hit some people
Well,
before.
she could have bit up my spiritual.
But I should have got to.
Yeah, you just go in and hit the bear. The bear can take it. There's an exploit right there. Just keep casting.
Right? Why
You
not?
need money.
Yeah.
Just keep raging till you roll a 7.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
so
so they leave unless you want to do anything else.
No.
No,
Well,
we're
did
gonna
they
keep
get
a
us our
sitting
stuff
stone
back?
now. What?
Is there anything else? Anything else we should watch out for on the roads?
I would normally say people like us,
Do you know
Everyone here is-
anything? Do you know anything about the Tower of Contemplation?
I know very little. They have the 100 holy ones that make decisions for the country, and we, either protect them or rob them, depending on what is needed.
Do you know anything about this cult of the motionless bird?
Well, the whole country follows the way of the motionless bird, which
Good.
is when someone is hitting you, you just lay there.
Ah,
a
like so.
motionless
Yeah,
bird.
you're a follower as well, I see.
Wow.
Unsettling words.
Wow.
Let's not start.
Just
with
kidding.
That is
Just
not
kidding.
very nice.
From
She turns and leaves.
one criminal to another.
She silently starts packing her horse and ignoring you.
Be like,
Oh, they're
we
horses.
wish you a safe journey.
So,
Just be careful.
Daphne,
With what?
colleagues, eh?
Are you surprised?
Not entirely, but it
No.
was just fun to hear you say it.
Yep. I
So-
think it is more complicated.
What if we talk on the road as we
Yeah. That's,
Yes.
mount our
Hmm.
And the
elderbeasts?
beasts.
They all scattered during the fight.
Seriously? I wouldn't be surprised.
But then you slowly talk to 5 more of them over a period of hours. You get them back, and then you start riding them again.
Does the bear ride too?
We all ride.
Well, if it's been hours, then yes, I am now. It happens.
Okay.
So, Darius comes up to you and says, I notice you're looking at me a little strangely, my friend. Is there an issue?
Oh, I thought it was. It all happened so quickly, but at first I thought we were in deep trouble, and I wondered why you did not join in the battle. It was just I was worried for all of us.
Well, let me tell you, I have seen a lot of violence in my life, and I prefer only to participate if it is truly necessary. You understand?
And
I saw that you were all handling yourselves very well, and I am here to watch, not to disturb.
Can I check if he's telling the truth?
Sure,
Insight?
sure.
2 plus 4 is 6.
You think he's telling the truth?
you have to check those.
You can all talk to him. Are you overhearing the conversation he's having with Jasper?
we all sent new character sheets, right? So you have my new
Mhm.
passive wisdom and passive insight. Okay.
I don't know if it's worth a level 2 slot.
Yeah.
I think we can get this out of him.
Nah.
Yeah, he looks like he's telling the truth to
Yeah,
you.
that's it. This is fine.
So you are you a bit of a with all that you've seen? I'm sure I'd love to hear more. Have you become maybe the way of the tabaxi appeals to you?
No, it is simply, I wanted to help your party because I see that you're doing good. I also want to watch your party because I believe that there must be some reason that the Queen selected you. You know, there is a mystery that is unraveling, and if your group is not at the center of it, you are certainly a path to the center. And we at the Mage Guild of Rocinante, we want to know more. We want to know because, this whole world could be in a lot of danger. So I'm here to help you as needed. But yes, if you are in trouble, I will help you. But I prefer to spill as little blood as I can.
Who do you
That's
think killed the
admirable.
2 council members? Darius?
Does he know about it?
I do not know. I'm sure I could make the same assumption that you make, but I have no proof,
I guess.
Do you know why the Queen chose whom she chose? What are your theories?
I can only assume there is something special about you two. Perhaps something special about the other people who she chose.
I think we're learning more and more special things about some of us each day.
Yes, indeed.
Rolls our eyes.
Yes, I heard you had more gold after you hit someone. Huh?
Yeah.
That is a pretty nifty trick.
That is a great trick.
Pretty
You
good.
have a taste of the wild magic in you, huh?
Evidently.
Una, slap me 5.
Hey.
Huh?
She gets
Yeah!
some gold.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Okay.
So you guys are riding to the north.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I was, if we have the opportunity to roleplay, I'd like to
Do it.
talk with Daphne. So Daphne, what do you know about these criminal gangs from Borgonia?
I think it is harsh to call them gangs. People do what they need to do to survive.
Oh, I'm sorry, I used the wrong word. Groups.
It is complicated. It definitely has it's almost its own culture, its own etiquette, and there is trouble brewing. So we will want to keep a wary eye out.
Does your criminal contacts know what's going on with the leader? Because we heard that they've been having problems there.
I know a little. But I think, don't worry about it right now. Let's focus on the task at hand. So just get us this lichen for Jasper's mother.
For Susanna.
I love this. I love this. Please, never stop being mysterious. I love it.
Well, we, I think, have all proven ourselves to each other, and we are a group.
We're a group of master criminals, Jasper.
Well, no. Let's.
I'm no criminal.
That's right.
Never
Una.
stolen anything in my life.
That's
I've
right.
worked for everything I have.
Yes.
I think we each have.
I mean nothing by it. It's all in good fun.
Lord Hans, I think we have all followed our own path to get here to
Yes.
where we are.
Hey, you found me sleeping in a revolutionaries camp. So
Yeah.
Right.
okay.
I mean, cast the first stone. You know.
Yes.
Yeah. Some of us have quite radical backgrounds.
Yes, we were trying to overthrow the government.
That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just glad to know more about all of you. So.
Yeah.
Yes, it is good to learn about all of you as you speak to each other. You are of noble background and you wish to be a noble once more.
Interesting. Yes, perhaps.
Yes. You are all very young.
You sound like you have
He's like,
seen.
thanks.
You sound like you have seen a lot.
Yes,
Ah.
yes. I am 152. Thank you for asking.
Really, you don't look a day over 130.
No, he doesn't look a day over 55.
What is he human again? Or it must be
He's a
elf.
half
elf.
Half
Elf.
Okay,
Mhm.
of course.
He's like a drow half elf, right?
Is he?
He's a half elf, half elf.
He would not be doing very
He just
good
has
in the
dark
sun.
skin. He's not.
Oh,
That
Black.
drow. Okay.
They don't like it where it's
With one blue eye and one green eye.
Yes, you acquitted yourself very well. I did not wish to intrude, you know?
How considerate of you.
You see, in my youth, I was part of a group of adventurers like you, and we traveled the countryside in Rocinante, and we took gold from monsters, and we fought for good and everything, and I married a member of my party. Rita, her name was. And we had a child. But that was when I was 30, you see. And now I'm 152.
What happened to Vita and your child?
Well, eventually I retired. We made a farm together, you know. We tilled the land and we stopped all of the adventuring and killing. And eventually I outlived my human wife and my quarter elf son.
Hmm.
I was just living alone on my farm after all of this time. And I decided to head to the capital of Rocinante, Sosiego, of course, you know it, and join with the Mage College to reawaken my interest, because what else can I do? I was going crazy on my farm, you know. So, after so much time, you know, I wish to kill as infrequently as possible. I tried to give up adventuring, but I do not want the world to end for everyone else. You know?
During the story,
Same.
Daphne's face is like a stone mask. Like, I'm trying very hard to not react to certain things that he's talking about.
Oh. he rolls insight on you,
Mm-hmm.
and he does okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well then he knows. You know.
Yes. I say nothing to you. Anybody else have any reactions to what he's saying?
Oh, Haslam just says same when he said the stuff at the end.
Save the world and all that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, nothing to do. I'm just listening. I find something about him somewhat suspect.
You found her raven suspect.
Yeah. I did find her raven suspect.
To be very, you are very high strung, I think.
Very suspect of you to say.
Yeah, you know.
Well, if no one has anything else to say to him, the conversation will trail off. And Just keep riding towards
Riding this
Moncava.
very uncomfortable elderbeest.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So you guys want to arrive at Moncava, or do you want to talk or anything, or plan or anything before you get there?
What time of day is it?
Well, it depends on how long you've been riding.
Excuse me.
That
If you've been riding for a few hours, then we're looking at like early afternoon.
And remind me, Moncava, is that the settlement? That's a mountain. Or
And that's where the lichen is, right?
it's off of the lichen is off
Is
the.
lake.
Jim, do we have a map of
Yeah.
this area? Yeah.
It's in a
I'm
forest near Moncava.
Okay.
Rose on
And Moncava
the
is-
southern edge of Lake Gaffa.
And that's where the island is, where
And
Yes.
the holy ones live.
Yes. Well, they may be making their procession to Moncava soon.
Okay. So we're heading to the forest.
Yes.
Okay.
So let me know if you guys want to talk more while you're riding, or if you just want to get there. And I'm gonna look for a map.
We can vamp.
My map.
Jasper, when we find the lichen, are you all right with trying to find my cousin for a little bit before we take it back to your mother?
Oh, well, yes, I think we're here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Like
So
how she has some time. She's not going to pass.
No, I think she had. What did she have? Did she have?
We were
she had
able
a good amount
to
of
make her
time.
feel a little better.
Yeah, but
So
she had. I'd have to go back and look. She had like a decent amount of time.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
The
then
lichen will extend her time. Or,
the
No,
lichen.
the lichen gonna fix it.
It
Yeah.
heal- it
No,
heals
Because
her.
it was
No.
something else. Oh no.
The
No,
lichen.
it's- the lichen will.
I think it
extend
extends.
Oh,
her-
where's the one that fixes it?
That's
Liebenstock?
that's in your
Liebenstock.
land.
That's
I'm
in-
not from Liebenstock.
No, it's from your
Oh, it's in
place.
Bourgogne.
But it's
Okay.
near.
There's
Liebenstock.
two places. One is to the far northwest, and one is on the border of Liebenstock and Parvus.
Yeah.
But you take such good notes.
Well, I'll try to be quick with my cousin.
Yes.
I'm sure I
And
can
then
easily talk
We
him
also
into
talked.
it, but-
I don't want to delay seeing my mother. There was the other thing that we talked about was finding Lady Kilshaw,
yes.
Right. Yes.
which
And
Do we know where she is?
I think maybe Dos Ekis knows.
Those,
I think because he knows the land. He was supposed to come here in part because he knows.
right. Well, you know one thing at a time. This, what is it? The unmoving bird? The flightless bird? Where are we going?
It is the temple of the motionless bird.
Motionless bird. This seems unwise to me. I feel like motionless birds would get eaten.
Well, that's what I think I've learned over time.
They do.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you know, Entrance was never a practical-minded lad, so I'm sure it will be a simple matter of talking to him, and if he doesn't want to return, so be it. We can't coerce him, but I think
Oh, we could.
we could at least investigate and see what's going on.
Okay.
The life of.
So here's a map. You can pass it around. It's zoomed in to the area that you are, but you can zoom out. You can move it around. So Dayus passes around his map to you, and he tells you that, as you remember from yesterday, when he showed you the map, that the Lady Kilshaw's army is to the southwest. It's marked on my map with a little sword that's to the southwest of where we are.
Oops, sorry.
And Moncava is on the shores of Lake Kaffa. Also, this map was Facebooked to you in the Facebook chat.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yes.
Thanks. Okay.
So Moncava is on the southern shore of Lake Kaffa, and in the center of Lake Kaffa is the Isle of Kaffa, which has the Temple of Contemplation on it, also known as the Crystal Tower. The Crystal Tower houses a temple to Fetlan, the turkey, and is filled with Tabaxi monks who are praising Fetlan.
And that's where we think Entrance is, right?
Yes, and this fellow is explaining this to you as you're writing. The 100 holy ones are the ones who who run the country, because this is a theocracy, as especially you two recall. It's mostly made up of halflings and tabaxi, and the tabaxi are considered almost messianic in nature, and so every year they
a negative look.
every year one of the 100 Holy Ones selects another 100 Holy One to be an HHO for the following year. So they have a 1-year term, and many of them are selected from within the Crystal Tower, but they could be selected from anywhere else. And the 100 Holy Ones live in the Crystal Tower, and twice a year they travel to the capital of Itena to hear the needs of the populace and rule on them. And you're also told that Monkafa is pretty much the only portal to the Isle of Kaffa, to the Tower of Contemplation, because Lake Kaffa is surrounded by heavy mists that protect the island. They've been there for hundreds of years, and anyone who tries to sail into them will find themselves at some other part of the lake they didn't expect to be. But the only way to get to the Tower of Contemplation is to use the magic boats that have been there for hundreds of years in Monkafa. And that's where we're headed now. And as you saw on the map, Monkafa is next to the Abali forest, which is where the lichen is. And what else? Any other questions?
What's the Ozar expanse?
So,
That's where we ended
as
up, right?
you pointed that on the map, and what's his face? Dayu says to you, of course you know the Ozara expanse because you grew up in the northeast of the country, as you told me.
Do I? Do I know about these?
Yeah, you probably do. The Ozara expanse is a vast desert that is.
Retain it.
She used that vellum that she's carrying around. Took a picture of it with her mind.
No, spatial relations are not my forte. I will let someone else drive.
Oh, you should look at the map though. It's pretty.
Yeah, I saw it.
So the Ozara Expanse is north of the mountains in the northeast of the country, and it's a vast desert, and it is inhabited by some nomadic peoples. You know, you don't know a lot, except it's kind of dangerous to go there, and Dayus doesn't tell you much more than. Interesting people live there.
Is this Elenia right here? This yellow part?
Yeah, the red part is Liebenstag. Elenia is in the far southwest there.
Okay.
And where did we land? Where are we in that expanse?
We're in the
We were like,
plains
we
of,
came in towards the south.
The plains of
Oh, got it. Okay.
You landed equidistant between the sword, the
And
capital
that
of
thing, and
Atena,
we decided to go up.
and
Yeah.
Monkafa.
Got it.
You decided to go to Monkafa both to retrieve the lichen and to
Get to the tower. Got
visit Entrance of the tower.
And the sword is where Lady Kilshire is. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Thank you so much. One thing I should say, Lord Hans, you mentioned about going to the Tower of Contemplation.
Yes.
I do not know how I shall be received. It is incredibly unorthodox. I have not told you much about my background, but my family, my birth family, was abducted and enslaved, and
By whom?
by the dwarves. And I was able to escape thanks to my current father, who served as a soldier and who found me. I don't know what happened to my sister. My parents died. Through this all, I have turned away. I've come to see, I think, the downside of the Tabaxi way, for they depend on everyone else to protect them, as noble as their way is. They may look on me
As a heretic?
well, yes. I'm not sure I've heard of any other Tabaxi who have adopted the ways of the other peoples in in
Do
Cappyrnia
you
Toth.
think that they would harm you? If they're pacifists, they would at least
They don't
leave you
do
alone.
shit.
Yes.
I
All right.
don't know if they will harm me. They may shun me. They may shun the people I'm with. They
But was
may
it
think,
not their responsibility that you got stolen in the first place? I feel like they don't have much moral ground to stand on with you.
I'm not worried about being judged, but I hear what you're saying. But they have their own way of seeing things, and I'm just saying that it may not go very easily for us.
Well, perhaps my cousin would be a good intermediary.
Perhaps.
Is your cousin a tabaxi?
My cousin is living with these tabaxi in this tower, which I cannot begin to tell you. You know, I can't comprehend what's going on there.
Rich people.
But
Got sucked into their ways.
yes, but
Looking for enlightenment.
it's possible that he's completely lost his mind. It's possible that he could be a good ally to us. But it's possible that the Tabaxi will be so glad to be rid of him that they'll forgive the party that takes him off the island.
Yes, I understand this.
I remember Antrance is not a practical-minded lad.
No.
I really like all of the competing influences and
Narratives.
feelings within the party. It's really good. It's a nice, thick, nuanced steak. As you guys are getting close to Moncafa, Darius explains a little more and says, I want to make sure none of you have a parasol or umbrella, no?
I
Any
did
of you
not
have
bring
these?
mine.
No?
No.
Why would we have one?
You're expecting rain?
No, it is just in the town of Moncafa, you are not allowed to have a parasol or umbrella. You're not allowed to hold one because this is what the 100 holy ones use when they're on pilgrimage. They're not on pilgrimage, when they are traveling through Moncafa, you cannot have this. And also, are any of you wearing red?
No.
You're wearing teal. You're wearing sails. You're wearing green. What are you wearing?
I think like green and browns.
And black.
Sure. Yes.
Any red?
No.
Does dwarf blood count?
Yeah. Does blood count? Yeah.
When is the procession of the holy ones expected to occur?
Oh, it is not happening right now.
Okay, good.
What? Why?
But the
Remind-
law in Moncafa is no red. You cannot wear red. It is the holy color of some of the people from the tower, and no parasols.
What a
umbrellas.
stupid place.
So I cast minor illusion on Lord Hans and give him a parasol and turn all his clothes red.
And he's dead.
We're not in Moncafa yet, right? We're not in Moncafa yet.
Right, you do that. He does that to you.
All right. Thank you. Does it actually shade me from the sun? The minor illusion?
It I don't know. It depends on if you do a
interesting.
check on it.
Do you think it does? Do you believe it?
I'm gonna twirl my parasol like singing in the rain.
Holy man
Right?
now.
Yes.
If you believe it's real, it blocks the sun. If you
I'm
don't
going
believe
to-
it real,
Jerry,
it
if you believe it, it's not a lie.
I'm going to enjoy it while I can. How do I look? How do I look in red,
I
Jasper?
think you look great.
You actually do
So
look
bad.
good in red.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Lord
Oh,
Hans, it looks, I don't know,
Yes.
noble on you somehow, ennobling.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'd make it all disappear.
Would it be? Does anybody know in our party or Deus Ex like exactly what we're looking for with this lichen? Like, has seen it? Would Hassan know, like, to be able to identify it, or would it be beneficial to try to find somebody in the city or familiar with the area who could give us guidance on finding said lichen?
Good question.
I think that's
I think
excellent.
that Hassan, being a druid from Parvus, would be able to
He
figure
knows
it out.
Okay.
Were you there when they told you? Were you at Jasper's house when the?
Yeah.
Yeah. He would
Okay.
know.
Great.
So Darius explains to you as you get closer to Moncafa that the town is considered sacred, and it is the portal to the Crystal Tower, and it is the stopover for the pilgrims. So pilgrims are people just like Muslims going to Mecca on a Hajj. Every constantly they are traveling to the Crystal Tower, and so Monkafa is filled with pilgrims, and so is the Crystal Tower. And he explains that the houses in Monkafa are constructed from mud, dung, and clay in a process that the local halflings consider sacred.
Sacred dung.
The homes are decorated with obsidian and chalk, and they have tiny doors, tiny openings, so that they can be defended simply by closing the door with a stone rather than fighting. And it has been a gateway to the Crystal Tower for hundreds of years, so you'll be entering sacred land.
Are the halflings also pacifists?
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone in the country thinks that Fetlan is awesome.
Yeah.
Especially the gnome.
So
gnomish
Hassan is obviously
interlopers.
not vibing with going to
No,
this
he's
site,
never
but-
once wanted to come back to this country.
right.
Jasper's
How
also.
does how does Jasper feel about
Oh,
going
he
to the
feels
like
very-
holy site?
Well, I think has some familiarity with it in like a vague way because he was probably like, I don't know, 3 or 4 when he was abducted. I mean, he feels just very nervous about going back at all. At the same time, he's always wondered what happened to his sister, and so he's also wondering, could he find out something about her? But
And you're telling the group this, right?
yeah.
Do you think that
No.
you would recognize her if you saw her?
Did you
Oh,
have any markings that you know?
Oh, well, I would recognize her, I think, yeah.
Who?
I know Jasper's
His
sister.
Oh.
What is she? Yes, we should look for her. She looks like you, but female.
Uh,
I think that's
He hasn't seen her since?
well, but we were like 3 or 4.
And you're-
I guess she was a little younger.
Yes,
so.
her markings were similar to yours. Her fur.
Oh no, the tortoiseshell markings are very unique. It's strange that they appear, but she was like gray and white, and she had like white on her belly, and the tortoiseshell markings just appear kind of randomly through the generations.
We should look for your sister while we're here.
I don't think she would. Well, first of all, the last time I saw her, she was a slave in Liebenstock, so I don't know. But our home was, somewhere near Lake Kappa. I don't know.
We should. Look, I don't want to intrude, but while we're here,
That
we
would
should
be great.
take the opportunity to find out anyone that may know anything about your past.
I agree.
I suppose could visit my grandparents. I don't know.
Of
But
course.
first, let's find the lichen.
So you guys
Should
roll
be our
up on
focus.
Monkafa, and it looks like this.
Cool.
And there you be. You guys
Well-
are sitting on some elderbeasts and sort of looking down from a ridge on this place.
And the woods are off to the east, right? The forest
Yep.
that we are supposed to go to. So
Well,
should we
my band of criminals, my fellow
Let's-
master criminals, what should we do?
keep our voice down? Remember, we are entering a holy place, so let's make sure we acquit ourselves well.
Yeah. Sorry, my fellow religious observants.
Should we find it's getting now in evening, right? Should we find a place to stay? And then we can head to the
Is
forest.
it
the
early
next day?
afternoon or are we in evening?
It's like 3 now.
Okay.
We don't want to continue to the forest tonight, I would
Sure.
imagine.
So,
Can
so
Can
Go
I
ahead.
cast locate animal and plant and see if there is a lichen within 5 miles of us?
sure, yeah, it's in the forest.
Within like 5 miles?
Hmm.
Okay. Alright, I'll let them know.
I mean, yeah.
But do we want to set out this evening? Do we need to wait?
I mean, I would.
Darius says there are some interesting places in the village, to make when you are making your decision about what you do. You may be interested in Baturu's Emporium. It is, a store.
No, what do they have? Scrolls?
Also, there is the Sacred Magic Hut, which is, maybe where you would find scrolls.
Ah, yes.
And then, of course, there is Sira's Holy Tavern and Inn. And Sira is the mayor of sorts. And so those are some interesting places. But, it is a bustling place. There could be other things there.
We
So-
can take a look, I guess.
I am happy to watch your backs as you go immediately into the woods. Or if you want to go to the store, I can,
We should go tomorrow to find the lichen.
Sure.
We don't want to be caught in the woods after dark, and we could do a little shopping and stay at the inn.
Absolutely.
Daphne, what do you think?
Alright.
Sure.
How does our party have a stash of gold?
Oh, we have so much gold.
Yes.
I have tried to
Great
start a
party
party
stash.
fund many times.
How much
You
gold?
are in charge of that.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I think Lord Hans is at a deficit right now.
He's
But everybody else
borrowing
I mean, we
has
have, we have like, definitely.
It's funny that he's the only noble, but he's the one who's always asking.
I'm
we
holding.
have hundreds of gold.
I'm holding
Yeah.
20 platinum pieces. That's all I know.
Oh,
about.
Oh,
I
that's
got
200 gold, right?
I just
Yeah.
had to join that fucking church. I'm not going to
You
be
did.
an open wallet or an open
But,
coin purse.
but I remember you you did a little currency conversion before we left. It was profitable.
Yes, and I spent a good chunk of it on
There's a difference between the money Daphne has that you know about and the money that Daphne has that you don't know about.
So yes, does the party have a party fund or
No,
gold? Is someone
we
keeping
don't.
track of it?
We don't have a party fund.
We've been just splitting it amongst everybody every time we find gold.
Well, I spent all my gold and then got 20 platinum. So I guess I have 20 platinum pieces. All right.
You have 25 gold?
20 platinum pieces.
If there is
20
something
platinum pieces,
very
so you have
important,
200 gold.
Yeah.
we can figure it out. But
Yeah.
we are not going to be children in a sweet shop.
Mm.
No.
Does everybody know how much gold you each individually have?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was very confused for a second, and then I realized it was platinum, not silver.
Yeah. And so do some of you have some sort of
I have,
something?
like,
So if you
Is
talk
a
amongst
pl-
each other, you could buy something expensive
Yes.
together?
Yes.
totally.
Okay.
Because we each had 20 platinum pieces.
We all got
And-
20 platinum.
And that's 200 gold.
So, so your characters hear about these places of interest,
find some
and of
magical
course you
stuff
could
about
think
it.
of other things that you want me to make up.
Oh, yeah, I don't know
And
the
so you're
conversion.
standing in front of a village. What do
I'm
you-
also looking for anything with the heart symbol on it.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Roll perception.
18.
You see a little when Darius is moving, to point at something. You see a little bit of antler bone on something that he's wearing around his neck.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll talk to him later.
All right, guys, what are you doing?
Should we go to the Emporium first, and then we can go to?
Tavern.
I thought we'd end up there after we do some shopping, but
See you later.
Una,
That's hilarious.
I'm good.
save some drinks for me, Una.
Or would you be interested in checking out the spell shop?
Well,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
but I think. Do we not want to see what's at the Emporium first?
I'll go to the Emporium with you, sure. I mean, whatever the party wants to do, I'm happy to go. But I do want to make sure to check out those scrolls.
I feel like I need to babysit Lord Hans in these stores.
Okay, so you three are going to the stores. You're going to the tavern. What are you doing?
I'll go with them to the stores.
Okay,
Is-
and you want to go to the tavern?
Yeah, I was just gonna
Okay.
go
What
drink.
about our friend, our
It's
half-elven
like, come
friend?
tell me if there's anything good.
What, are you looking for anything in particular?
I don't think so. I don't
No
know.
weapons of any kind?
Tell me if there's something awesome.
Alright.
Maybe a
Um,
case to carry your magical globe.
So Una, you go to this tavern, and it's not like any other tavern that you've seen before. It's sort of quiet. There's a quiet murmur as solemn pilgrims sip their ale. They're all wearing robes and stuff, and sort of quiet. And then there's a slightly louder murmur of locals who are playing cards, and something that looks a little bit like bocce ball in the corner. And most of them are dark-skinned halflings. There are some white halflings too, but everyone seems to be trying to keep their voice down, and it feels sort of tranquil for a tavern. There's a dark-skinned halfling behind the bar who's female and has like an air of authority about her. And there are other people. What are you up to?
She's gonna saddle up to the bar and look at the little people, and it's like, I want the biggest drink you have, and whatever your favorite food is.
Okay, so the serving lady, who's not the woman with the air of authority, but a serving lady, comes up to you and hears that, and she goes and gets a bowl,
Nice.
a big bowl, and and puts it in front of you with ale in it, and then they get you an assortment of vegetables.
Checks out.
And go to college.
She'd be like, thanks.
What are you up to?
She's just downs the whole bowl in one thing. She's like, get.
So as you do that, there's you hear a cackle from behind you. Do you turn and look?
Yeah.
So there's an old woman sitting there. She's got brown skin and leathery skin, and she's cackling at you. And she looks like she's drinking some kind of liquor rather than ale. And she says, "Oh, we're drunk! We're drunk! Biggie! We're drunk, Biggie!"
Biggie.
She's gonna be like, I want what she's having for that drink.
Okay, the tavern lady goes and finds like this little bottle of stuff and puts it in front of you and says, asks you for a gold piece.
Sure.
All right, you pay up.
She's like,
What's next?
she's gonna drink that. Get.
It's almost like rubbing alcohol or whatever that really high proof thing is. It's moonshine-ish.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's kind of feeling when you take it, and the warmth fills you. And are you doing anything with your vegetables?
She's gonna give a thumbs up to the old lady.
Yeah, the old lady thumbs up to you back and says, and some of the really quiet locals who are playing bocce ball sort of look up like annoyed that this woman is cackling loudly, and she turns towards them and cackles louder on purpose. Someone can drink in this place!
I love
Can I
her.
ask, is she a halfling or is she a...
You're not there.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah, sorry.
What's up?
She's gonna ask if they have anything to dip the vegetables in.
They bring you a
Have you heard of
sauce.
mayonnaise?
Is there ranch? Can I get some ranch in here?
They bring you a brownish reddish sauce in a wooden plate.
She's gonna dip and be like,
Buffalo.
sadly eat her vegetables. Like, fine.
That's how you force somebody to eat their vegetables.
Anything else?
No, she's just watching and drinking, and then she's like, wants a refill on her bowl.
You get a refill on your bowl, and so we're gonna cut to Baturu's Emporium. This place is, you go in there, and this place is run by a human who has black skin, and he is standing there quietly behind the counter. The outer walls are clay, and there is some wood inside, and you see a vast array of various objects on display.
What kind of objects?
Lots of them. There's some weapons, there's some other stuff. You have to go around and look around, I guess.
I'll look around, see if anything's druidy.
So, all of you are there except
Yeah.
for her?
Yes.
Okay. Would what define druidy a little bit further?
Anything that would make sense for a druid to use.
All right. I'll have you roll roll investigation just to see how well I respond to that.
Investigation 10.
Okay.
I'll ask the guy, you got anything druidy around here?
And he thinks for a moment and says, what kind of weapon do you use?
Me? I use a scimitar.
Scimitar, eh? Any other types of weapons you like?
What do you got?
Well, I have...
I mostly turn into animals and maul people.
Wow.
Can't sell that.
This is a pacifist country, you know.
Yeah, I know. I'm from here.
But you're
Your business must be slow.
you sell a lot of weapons. Do you have much business?
Well, people come through here, as you know.
Yeah.
It is sacred ground. So we have a long list of interesting items, but I'm not sure what you're interested in. We have weapons, magic weapons, we have mundane items, we have scrolls, many things.
Scrolls. Do you have any magical leather or studded leather armor?
I'll tell you what. I will print out what's in this emporium,
Yes,
Oh.
please.
but I will say that anything that is quite expensive is locked up very tightly.
Well, that's good because we encountered some thieves on the road.
Yeah. There's criminals
But
about.
we dealt with them fairly handily, I will say.
You can't trust everybody.
The man says, "Well, I see you're very curious about my inventory, and this is a very large and varied inventory. I happen to have a written record of everything in my store.
That's great.
I
You're a
will
very smart person.
hand around to you.
That's good business.
Please feel free to let me know if there's
Yeah, I'm just like,
anything
what
here."
did Drew do?
Apropos of
Buy.
not that, is there a like a native language to Parvus?
Parvusian.
Yeah?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I'm asking.
Tabaxi.
They speak common. Maybe there's like a Parvusian
Dialect.
twang to it, patois, but it's common.
$10.
What is that?
You can
You turn into a spider.
you can do spider climb, and there's like a couple other things. It's actually a really good one. Warding's great. Oh, it's $10,000. All these things are $10,000.
10,000.
Wait, they have a flask for 2 copper pieces.
Yeah, a normal flask.
What was I thinking? Like, do we have rope? Do we have oil? Like flasks of oil if we can just set something on fire?
I mean, I think I probably have some sort of
Well,
oil in a.
These things are too rich for my blood. $10,000.
We got some scrolls coming up.
If you can think if you can think of a mundane item that's not on that list, let me know, and maybe I can find it in the back.
Maybe you can have some kind of layaway program.
So we have things like caltrops and flasks of oil. It occurred to me if we ever need to set a fire.
I think I made me.
So
Yes, it's
while
cool.
you guys, I want you guys to look at the list and tell me after I talk to Una if you see anything that you want to ask me about. So Una, you're sitting there drinking and eating your vegetables and stuff, and so the old woman comes and sits next to you at the bar and says, "Hello, my name is Marelda. Nice to meet you."
Hey. Una's
That was a good
3
spell.
bowls deep.
What's that?
That's a good spell.
What's your name?
Got it?
Una,
Ah, you
Oh,
can
damn it.
truly drink.
thank,
Cheers to you.
thank
She
you.
Drinks a
Thank
bunch
you.
of her stuff in front of you. Glug glug glug.
Can I get this? Can I get you something? Do you want
Oh,
a
yeah.
drink?
Oh, I'd love another drink.
Get
Thank
this
you.
woman a drink.
Yes, a good drinking buddy you are. Ha 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 ha. She pats you on the back, and like all the people on the other side of the room are giving you looks.
Oh, what kind of look?
You notice the largest halfling you've ever seen, who's female and has a very white skin tone, is standing with her arms crossed and starts to look at you two a little bit and move a little bit closer to you. She's half your height, but she's a very big halfling.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
you know this one? You come here often?
Oh yeah, I love to drink here, but no one ever really drinks with me the way you're doing, so it's a good day for me.
It seems quiet for a pub.
Everyone's very serious in this town. Very serious in this town.
Are you from here?
Oh yes. I just don't take myself as seriously as everyone else does,
That's
you
too
know?
rich for my blood. If you have the gold, can
Real.
you cast that?
Did you hear about the dragon that tipped over a magic boat recently?
It's a joke or for real?
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's for real.
No, tell me.
I think
What happened? Like
You-
out on that misty lake?
you other people might want to listen to this too.
Oh, sorry.
The 100 holy ones were going across the lake, and something came over and tipped the boat over.
Holy.
That's the rumor. One of them died.
Oh, one of the 100 holies?
Yeah,
Damn.
it's amazing. And someone said it was a dragon that did it.
Oh, hell.
I've never seen a dragon. I don't know if they're even real, but something flew and knocked the boat over.
I wouldn't put it past this world. I've
Killed
seen
one of the
some
100
crazy
holy
shit.
ones. Can you believe it?
You tell me I believe it.
We never heard of anything in hundreds of years.
Oh, that's not good.
And some of the people that are playing bocce ball look over at her and go, shh. And she goes, they don't want us to spread that around. They want to keep it a secret. You know? But why?
Yeah,
Truth.
right?
Why keep the truth hidden? And she drinks some more liquor.
Dragons knocking over boats. That's things people should know.
There's a rumor that a dragon.
I heard it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But whether it's a dragon or not, the boat got knocked over and killed one of the 100 holy ones. So let's cut back to the shoppers. Have the shoppers found anything?
I'm just curious, what is pride silk?
I don't know.
I can't
Let's
cast
find
this
out.
yet. Anyway,
Wait, what's that?
It's
I did
rainbow
level
colored,
3, so I can't cast it yet.
Oh,
That's
call it.
and it's
I might
great.
grab-
Calling is level 5.
Um,
Oh no, calling
It's a third level
A third
spell.
level for clerics. You wouldn't be able to cast it anyway.
I will
Which
now,
Oh, really?
Daphne Pride Silk, the hardy silk unique to this region
So
has long
anybody
been a
can
point of
cast
pride
any
with the
scroll
locals.
spell.
When
And
processed
it
and
depends
woven
on how you
properly,
get
the
it.
resulting cloth is
Sometimes
pride
it's a
silk,
roll.
an extremely
And
flexible
then cast
material with the durability of
Okay.
tanned leather.
You have to ask
Pride
them
silk
how
has
it
become a
is.
favorite cloth for use on military ship sails, war banners, and other utilitarian applications, but has also gained popularity in affluent circles. High-end clothing made from pride silk is both fashionable and protective, leading many nobles and wealthy merchants to seek full outfits and formal gowns made with it. The tailors skilled enough to create such outfits are few and far between, so while pride silk might be expensive as a raw material, outfits made of the cloth are prohibitively expensive for most common folk. An outfit, if you aren't wearing armor, your base armor class is 11 plus your dex mod while wearing it.
do
And maybe I would edit that to make it better, but you'd have to get it tailored by
do
someone.
either of the Parvusians or the chick who wears the sails?
And there's another magic
Do either of
shop,
you,
right?
or do any of the three of you
Yeah.
want it?
She's not there.
Right, I know, but just, I mean, you
So
could
try
say
to
like,
do
oh,
articles
maybe,
better.
you know, this sail thing, maybe she would like this, I don't know.
As a gift for Una?
So-
Maybe, I don't know if it's useful for
So
someone
she
to-
found they're selling pride silk, which is a durable, strong silk that you could make clothing out of that has the properties of light armor.
And it is
Ah.
like fancy and Parvus.
So
how much
Oh,
does it
right,
cost?
and that's right, because you can't wear armor.
So
It is
it's
100
gold pieces, but you would have to find a special tailor to make it.
And what's the-
Perhaps the royal tailor.
Do they have it in? Do they have it in teal?
It is
Sure.
rainbow.
Yeah.
And how much? How much?
It's rainbow.
Yeah, it's
Custom
rainbow.
dyes.
But
It
not
is-
red.
It is 100 gold. It
It's
is very
OG
fancy and
bib.
Parvus.
And
Nice.
100 gold will get you enough for one outfit.
But then you have to pay the tailor.
No, it'll get you enough for one piece for an outfit. It'll be 200 gold,
And then,
like tops and bottoms.
but for how much? Like,
Pajamas.
so for 100 gold, how much armor class boost am I getting?
You and the DM will figure that out later. The written rules are it's 11 plus your dex mod, but the DM might alter that slightly.
The question is if anybody wants it, I would maybe buy it for someone.
would it
Oh, well, that, you know,
Maybe.
would
I
it
cannot.
work for us?
My
Like
fellow,
with armor?
my colleague, my beloved colleague.
It's cloth from which you can make clothing that will have the properties of armor, i.e. raise
And
your
it's
AC.
like a status thing in Parvus, it sounds
But
like.
would
so
it-
that's-
If you're
Okay.
already wearing. I
Yeah,
that's
I'm
your-
asking if you're so we already wear armor. She already has unarmored defense. Would it be in addition to that, or would it?
It's just
You
what
wear it in place of armor.
Okay.
Yes, I cannot wear armor. and I can easily be stricken. So as garish
Yes,
as
we
this,
know you are very squishy.
local silk appears to me, it might be useful for me to
I
have.
think you'd look very nice in it.
I would not call it garish if you want me to buy it for you.
Yeah, it's Oiji Biv.
Well,
It's so garish.
if you have the funds, Daphne, I'd be in your debt.
Well, okay, here's what I'm going to say to you, Lord Hans. You can choose the Pride Silk, or if there was a particularly shiny scroll you wanted, maybe.
Thank you. We've reviewed the scrolls in the shop, and unfortunately, there's not much that I can cast here that is reasonable. So I think the Pride Silk would be my choice of gift. And again, I'm extremely grateful.
Will you say pretty please?
Pretty pleased, my
All right.
beloved colleague,
Uh-huh.
my
Yeah.
colleague in legitimate activities.
Yes. I will buy him a what's the unit? I forget, like a
A bolt?
scene or whatever. A bolt, yeah.
So 2 bolts for 200
Yeah.
for tops and bottom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anybody else?
Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you.
That's
It's quick
very
to ask.
kind, Daphne.
That's
Please,
very generous of you.
yes, please edit your money supply, and I
I
will.
shall.
I'm extremely grateful for this considerate gift.
Good, you should tell me about it often.
And if it saves my life, so be it. When the next creature that raises its hand to you will find itself in a dire situation.
But
My
you will,
hero.
you will need to find a talented tailor to make this into the stuff for you, and there are very few.
I know just the craftsman.
Yes, you do. Is anybody else attracted to anything that's in the store?
I'm not sure, Jake, but can you remind me what are your rules for like if Jasper gets a scroll, which he got once before, and can he cast any scroll he has and then it disappears, or does he have to roll to see if it works, or how does that work? Do you remember?
It depends on on the level of the spell and all of that as to whether you're going to have to roll to see if it works.
Okay.
But you can use any magic scroll, right?
It's up to the DM.
Okay. Well, the DM says that you can use any magic scroll,
Okay.
but you may have to roll to see if it works, depending on what the scroll is.
If it's
Okay.
a higher level than you.
I just want to double check the only magical items that would be available other than the weapons or the headband of intellect or the Glaive of Warning, I guess, is also a weapon. So is it just the headband?
There's a ring of armor of fire resistance.
Oh, right, I see that. Okay.
There's a cloak of arachnida.
Right. I can't afford that.
There's 3+1 weapons.
Mm-hmm.
There's a glaive of warning.
And a wand of web.
Oh, right,
Windmill.
no wand of web. Well, I cannot afford those.
Yeah, we
So-
can't afford any.
No.
Quite a shop you have here, sir.
We put our money together.
Yeah. Well, if you want these blankets or flasks,
Yeah, if we put all our money combined, we can get a +1 weapon. I don't think we can get a
yeah.
$10,000 thing.
Warpick might be cool. Dart might be cool. Up to
So
y'all.
are you getting any
So-
scrolls? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the scroll shop.
Okay, so Jasper's going to pick up a couple scrolls. The scroll of prestidigitation, which is, not that much money. And he's always like, kind of thought that would be a cool thing to
It is
have.
good. It can
You want to make
people
fresh
clean.
cut grass?
Yeah. Smell.
You got it.
Light your finger on fire.
And then a little bit more money, the scroll of guiding bolt.
That's a good one.
Okay.
That's the first level spell. Should be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And I'll make,
And so Jasper's not going to be able to learn these spells, but he's going to be able to cast them.
cast them like once,
One
right?
time,
Yeah.
Scroll of
Make-
prestidigitation and scroll of guiding bolt.
Yeah, and I'll adjust
Um,
my funds.
Yeah. Any other purchases in the store?
No, thank you.
All right. Back to Una, who is hanging out. They're both drunk at this point. Let's Una do a con save. You've got good constitution.
Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be 22.
You do not barf. So both of you and the old lady are drunk. You're laughing, slapping your knees, having a good time, as to the extent that you want to do that. And she told you about the dragon tipping over the magic boat and killing one of the 100 holy ones. Are you telling her anything about what you all are up to?
No, not much. But probably. She has a little loose lips problem when she's drunk. So she's like, good to know about that boat because we gotta go ride one of those boats out here through the misty land going to the Crystal Tower to find a dude that went missing or something. I don't know. He's not answering his messages. But we'll see what's what. There's a lichen in the mix. It's a whole bunch of stuff.
Wow, so you're going to the Crystal Tower, eh?
We hope so.
Wow. So you know about the 12 facets of the Crystal Tower?
No, tell me all about it, Magda.
Oh, they're great. The 12 facets, you know. That's why you can't wear red, because one of the facets, they wear red.
Oh, no umbrellas are here.
Yeah. Oh, haha. She like barfs a little bit.
Oh, shit.
You know, the bronze facet, they study mathematics, you know, of these monks. And the gold facet, they study the money and the commerce. And the red facet, they got love, and their symbol is 2 circles that overlap with each other. And there's the black facet. You know, the black facet is really hilarious. They believe in doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah!
Their symbol is a horizontal line, and they just believe in just doing nothing.
I like it.
It's like, oh, and the people that are playing Bajba, shh. And
What's going on with Big Happy?
really large white, like very white halfling who's very large, stepping up, and she says, "You might want to be quiet. It's a sacred town." I wouldn't want to have to pacifistically push you out of here.
It's like, can you explain that to me? Because it sounds kind of fun.
Well, you've heard of a bouncer?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a pusher.
Nudger.
If people get rowdy, I just slowly push them out.
When's the last time somebody bought you a drink?
Well, I don't drink on duty.
When you get up?
Flirting with me?
Why don't you roll something? See, find out.
Let's find out if she's interested. She says, I've got a husband.
Oh.
How long have you had that problem?
You're not there.
He's whispering. He's using whispering myself.
This is your conscience.
Yeah, well.
Listen, you're real pretty, but you gotta quiet down. This is a holy place. And you hear somebody in the back playing bocce ball go, yeah! And Medelda pipes up and is like, now listen here, crew, now you just go stand over by the wall and let us have some fun! Why she got a southern accent now? I don't know.
And it's always turned southern.
Yeah. We're just talking about the 12 facets. So it's a holy place. We're talking about holy things.
Well, how about I'll speak more quietly if you tell me what you know about this dragon tipping boat action.
You're asking Kruna now?
That's right, Kruna. I'm Una. I don't know how you feel about Destiny, but
I'm so sad no one's here for this.
I know.
Kruna's like,
But the gnomes are listening to that stone.
Kruna's like, I appreciate you keeping your voice down, but I don't gossip while on duty. And she goes back over to the wall.
And the DM now talks like this.
And Merelda, she says, she grabs your sail shirt and says, listen now, while you're out there walking around, let me know if you see this brooch I lost.
oh,
I was walking over by the Avali forest and I lost my brooch. It's shaped like a trefoil leaf in a circle and it's silver.
oh,
And It belonged to my grandmother, so if you see it, since you're doing all that walking around you're talking about, please bring it back.
What's her name again?
Merelda.
Merelda, thank you.
Alright, let's go back to the store, people. Are you going to the magic store now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Another store that's gonna be even more expensive.
Magic store, everything's expensive. Let's see.
One day this will not seem like that much coin. Maybe.
Yeah.
Once we open up our business, our legitimate business.
Our front, I mean, legitimate business.
Happy's not here yet.
They don't quite know, but they got the spirit.
What was the brooch? It was like a leaf.
Brooch. I don't know this word.
Hey, Una, what was the brooch?
Trefoil leaf.
Brooch.
The true foil leaf in a
Brooch,
circle.
brooch.
A
Brooch.
foil leaf in a circle?
Yes.
Yep.
I think we find any brooch in the forest.
A
You
dragon.
know what
Like
else? You know what
15
else
brooches.
costs 10,000 gold? A boat.
It's true.
That's what Una wants to buy.
Oh, you're
is
trying to
a
buy a boat? Nice. It sounds like it'd be easier to steal one in the criminal organization that we're part of. we're now in.
Called Daphne and the Six. Daphne's
Well, she might have some other ideas for the collective now.
Daphne's Ravens.
That is not what I was thinking.
Daphne and the
Oh, thank you. A big as hell. Oh,
Where the hell
sorry.
went?
That's it.
No,
Okay, it's
it's
probably
like-
under the table would be my
It's
guess.
starting to get dark.
Oh, where?
The sunset is setting in.
Backside.
So it's a magic show.
Yeah, we have other things.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. I got it.
So I'm going to have to retire early tonight to spend some time learning mage armor from the scroll that I found.
I'm sure you want to finish being at this store first. So you go to this store and there's a really friendly, like rotund apron-wearing woman who says, "Oh, welcome to my store. My name is Greta. I'm so happy you're here in the sacred magic hut." Scottish and fucking what Danish?
Jorgen, Dorgen.
I'm so glad you're here in my sacred magic hut.
What is the accent for this region?
Oh.
Maybe this is the Parvusian accent. We don't know.
This is a sort of a Norwegian-y sounding accent, like the Swedish chef.
Is that from Parvus? What's the Parvus accent?
That's what I was saying.
It's not really a Parvus
There's that
accent.
one.
Yeah.
It's tabaxi halfling mix.
The whole place feels African, but I'm not doing African accents. So.
What? Why not?
Go for it, man.
Everyone's got an African accent, but you can't hear it for some weird reason.
Gotcha.
Your ears are damaged.
Okay.
Welcome to my magic hut. I've got lots of scrolls for you.
I'm gonna walk outside and talk to what's his name?
Double X.
Yeah.
Talk to
D-
Darius
D-
Ekis.
D-
He hears you and he's like, "My name is Darius. Darius Ekis.
Darius. Yes, of course.
Yes, not Dos Ekis.
Darius Ekis.
Darius.
Darius Ekis.
Darius. Yes.
Can we call you DE for short?
Or double X.
No.
Anything shorter than Diosekis.
148 years ago, the kids used to pick on me by calling me this.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And it still hurts to this day.
Forgive me.
If EMDR existed in this world, perhaps I could finally address this trauma. So you go out and talk to him?
Yeah, well, if you want to do the shop thing first.
No, talk to him.
Okay,
That's a lot of reading about all the
I'm
scrolls.
gonna go with him. Just to tag along.
Okay.
Oh, you're not buying anything?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm looking at the scrolls.
Then I'll come with you if you want.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna stand around.
I think
Oh, he wants to talk to him by himself.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's fine. I can make sure Hans doesn't spend any more gold. He does nothing.
Alright, talk to him.
I asked him, you look like you're a man of the heart.
Oh, yes, yes. A man of the heart, you know? A lot
Yes.
of love.
I am,
You are talking about a man of the heart, yes?
Yes, I am
Yes.
talking about the man of the heart.
Ah, yes. It is a
Uh,
good group, yes, the heart.
Is there any association in this area?
I think it could be found. you know, but it is in Etena, not here.
Oh, antenna. Okay.
Yes, you know, the heart is a loosely connected group. You know, it is not one for great structure, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just looking to see if there's anything else. I'm a level 3, rep 3. I don't know what, reputation 3.
Okay.
I don't know what.
You tell him that you have done one thing for them?
Yeah.
Yes.
The yellow sash.
Yeah. I'm wearing the yellow sash, and just looking to see like what more we can do to help in the world, basically.
Well, my friend, I'm sure there is a base of the heart in Etena, and I can introduce you if you want. You know, also perhaps the people in Elenia Toth will have more for you to do. But you know, it is the way of the heart to bring good to all, to be of service. You know. Not necessarily to rise in rank, but because it is good to be good. You know, that is what I'm doing right now. No one has told me I must do this in order to have more reputation with the heart, you know. We simply must save the world. And thinking in that way is part of being a member of this group, you know. So perhaps simply by doing good, you will lend the aspect of the stag even more to your soul.
Do you know what we can do to save the world?
I think we are doing it. I don't know. I am watching you. I am following you. I am here to see because you know the people in your party who the queen chose. I think there is some kind of something is happening with them, and I know you are investigating this Goleta Kash and
And all the pits in Elenia Toth. Is there pits in Rosinante too?
pits,
Yeah, there's a pit
like
underneath.
my armpits. So
Like there's holes
olive
underneath the
pits?
city that go deep, and it
No.
seems like monsters are coming out
no,
of
we
them.
do not have this problem with eyeballs coming out of the ground.
Hmm.
No. There have been some strange things happening lately, but you know, I'm sure you are aware. Rosinante is a pure democracy. It is a true democracy. You know? So there is no corrupted monarch or you know, this sort of thing.
Just seems like it's a hot-blooded area.
Yes, my blood was once hot too, but it is cooled by the ice of time.
we did learn that there is of the mistress, there is somebody in Rosinante that works for them.
Yes, it is a big country. Perhaps we will go there next to find what the problem there is that we can solve.
And have you ever heard of Gray Mine?
Gray mine.
Is that something that's ever been mentioned in this area?
I do not know this.
Okay. Is there any places we can go that we can hear like rumors or like, you know, stuff that we could find about this type of stuff?
Maybe the tavern.
Okay.
Maybe the tower. You can ask the holy ones. Maybe they know things.
Sounds good.
I will follow your lead, you know. Store people, what are you buying?
So I'm interested in alter self. However, I only have 150 gold to spare since I need to copy mage armor. So
Everyone has this one friend.
Yes. I will tell you, there's not much here that I can cast, and so you know, if I going home with simply this mage armor scroll that we got earlier today would be fine with me. I think.
Alter Self is a
And
very
your
useful spell.
rainbow silk.
Yes, and my beloved rainbow silk, of course.
Yes,
How
Daphne
much-
hopes that you understand the value.
How much gold
Yes.
are you? Would you need to get
I
the
would
scroll
need
Alter Self?
an extra 150 gold to get alter self.
Manon, you already forgot about the thing that I just brought you.
Yes, I cannot. I would not ask. I would not ask.
Good.
Yeah, you must have some social skills, my friend, if you
Yes.
if you wish to gain.
You know,
control of your
I
party.
don't want to leech off the party. If you need the gold, I'll be fine learning this. Learning my mage armor tonight.
Lord Hans, maybe next time.
Yes,
Yeah,
perhaps.
after we-
I completely understood.
That
I
is a
don't
very
want to be
appealing
greedy
spell.
here.
Roll insight.
Yeah. That is going to be a 10.
Yeah.
Oh wait, let me check. Let me double check this. My eyes are fucking going in my old age.
Oh. Speaking of eyes going in your old age,
I never had eyes to begin with.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 10.
blind 21-year-old over here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've got nothing to tell you.
You might be able to bargain it down a bit. But I shouldn't say that.
Yes.
I don't. I've already spent
That's
some
true.
money.
This could be fun if you can get it down.
Yes. What is the name of this? This.
Greta.
Greta. Yes.
You did not remember my name. I told you my name when you walked in the door.
Honorable Shaksa, I'm sorry, my memory was.
I heard you. You forgot your friend's gift that she just bought you, and now you cannot remember my name.
Yes, it's been a long day of traveling. We were forced to subdue.
It is not as if you were in an amusement park until midnight.
We were forced
Fresh
to.
and hearty.
We were forced to subdue some thieves earlier today that planned to come and rob the local populace here.
Yes, he's exhausted.
Oh, I see.
Greta,
What does it say the price is on there?
300.
Okay.
I have a favor to ask you.
Uh-huh.
We are on a pilgrimage to visit the Crystal Tower.
Roll deception.
Let's go to the Crystal Tower. Really going.
You said pilgrimage.
Pilgrimage?
Yes. 9.
I know you are not doing anything religious here. You do not look religious to me. Why are you lying to me in my shop? This is not right.
Listen.
Maybe I will kick you out right now.
This is the best day ever.
Pacifistically.
Pacifistically.
I'll tell you what.
Do you have a pusher?
How long have you had this scroll of altar shelf sitting in your stock?
It does not matter.
Do you expect that?
Voice now.
Do you expect that anyone's going to buy it soon?
It does not matter to me. I have all the time in the world.
I
You
grant-
cannot remember my name. You are insulting me and lying to me. You cannot do this to me. You wrong persuasion one more time.
I will take it off your hands for a mere 125 gold, Miss Greta. And that is
Oh my God.
Persuasion 24.
You can have it for 280 if you never come in the store again.
280. Could you do 200?
250, that is it, and you will never come in my store again. As a promise, that is the promise.
So how much would you need then? 100?
What did she say? 250?
Yeah.
I would need 100 extra gold. Yes.
That was fun. I will
guys-
pay for part of this.
I will pay for part of it.
Thank you. I will take this. Thank you, Greta.
Yeah, how much? I don't know.
So it's 50 each. So
Yeah,
that's it.
sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. That
Thank
was
you, my
very
beloved
entertaining.
party.
Only if you can make sure you alter yourself.
Now,
That was a joke.
Growth.
I really should now. I have 4 hours of. Oh, and I forgot I need another 50 gold to memorize the spell. So I'm only going to be able to memorize
You are cut off, my friend.
one of these tonight.
Well,
Everyone has this friend.
Well, I'm sure we're going to get some more loot.
Let's go
along
back
the way.
to Una. Una, it's getting dark. What are you up to?
Go back to the tavern.
Oh, she's gonna ask her new friend Miranda, like, what's good place to stay? What do you like? I don't know.
She says right here.
No, that's it. No, okay, great. You seen any creepy people around lately? Anything suspicious?
Creepy people?
I don't know. Trouble.
No, you are the... I'm done with accents. No, you're the weirdest person I've seen in years. You're the weirdest person I've seen in months.
You guys.
And I like you.
I like to. Miranda, and I will find your brooch if I can. Is there anywhere to get something to eat that's not vegetables in this town?
There are some restaurants, but they're all closed.
Ugh.
It's late.
Begrudgingly eats a carrot.
Aw.
Let's go back to Hassan. What are you up to?
Probably heading back to the tavern.
Okay, you're heading back to the tavern. What about you guys?
Yeah, well, let's meet Hazem outside of the shop and
Let's
we'll
go. We definitely need to tell everybody else what happened.
Alright, so you guys go in the front door of the tavern and you see Una laughing and guzzling with her new old lady friend, and you see the very white big halfling standing near them with arms crossed, and you see sort of a noble looking woman behind the bar, and you know, the rest of the people playing bocce ball and all of that. Mostly all halflings.
This is nice. I'm glad she's having a good time.
How's it going, Una?
Dude, you see that big halfling over there?
Yeah,
The one that's
That's the
staring at
white,
you?
the white kid one. Yes.
yeah. Did you make friends with that one?
I wouldn't call it that. She's married.
What? Well, there'll be there's a lot of fish in the sea.
So you guys can tell that Una's drunk.
Jasper's regretting that he didn't go with you.
Una, my friend. How's your currency situation at the moment?
Leave her alone, Pluton.
Una, we've
It's
given
great. Get this guy a bowl of beer.
Jasper orders a beer too.
Anybody need a bowl of beer?
I actually, I need to concentrate tonight. I'll need to copy one of the spells. So
Oh,
I
got a new spell.
That's
huh?
I do. In fact, I've got 2 new spells, but you know, I'll memorize one of them tonight.
Hey, buddy.
and I'll find
Hey,
some other
buddy.
gold. Yes.
You see the
When you shot that ice out of your hands, that was the coolest thing I've ever
Oh, thank you. I'm glad I didn't.
So
hit you.
whatever you need,
Well,
I got you.
may
I
I-
got you.
may
No,
I-
you don't, Una.
Remember that guy on the steps of the temple?
Yeah, what did we learn?
Nothing.
What I would ask is if I could simply borrow, not have, but I require 50 gold for the components to
Didn't
learn.
you borrow something from
How
this
much
before?
Money did he borrow already?
Wait for the
Well-
components of what, Lord Hans?
I need to learn this, to copy the spell into my spell book. I need 50 gold for each
For
of these
the-
spells.
Ah.
It's expensive to learn these spells.
Yeah, let's hope you don't mess up your rolls.
Yes.
Oh.
And it's a possibility that the scroll could simply disappear. It's quite complicated.
Do you
Very
think we
difficult.
need to do it tonight?
All right, let's pause here.
Yeah.
I need to pee, and I don't want
Yeah.
to rush you guys while I'm like, oh my god, hurry up, I gotta pee.
Yeah.
So let's take a break.
Yeah.
So we've got about an hour left in our real life.
It's too
So you guys are watching Una cavort. You're talking to her. While you guys were talking about the things that you were talking about, the noble-looking halfling sort of pointed her hands and stuff, and bowls of ale and plates of vegetables appeared in front of all 5 of you as you were standing around the bar talking to Una.
Oh, these are good vegetables.
Drink some beer and eat some vegetables.
Guys, I gotta tell you this crazy story. My friend Morelda told me, which was the 100 guys on the Misty boats got flipped by a dragon.
What?
What?
Somebody died.
So I guess they are the 99 holy ones.
Well, I think they just like sub another one back in. But that's just me.
There was a dragon?
When did this
She thinks
happen?
maybe it was a dragon. Morelda.
Morelda says, yes, there's rumors that it could have been a dragon. There was definitely a flying monster that knocked over one of the magic boats and drowned one of the 100 holy ones.
I wonder how big these boats are.
You know.
Normally.
Well, they're pretty
100
big.
people.
Yes, yeah, okay, yeah.
It's a big boat, you
Just
know.
to get a sense of, you know.
And
But they're a
some
little
mages were
bigger than
assassinated, right?
expected.
Right, I don't
Yes.
know. That's
Does-
why.
Wait, here?
You know.
Could you
in-
tell us
in
anybody
Elenia Toth.
that was
Yes.
on the boat?
Je ne sais pas.
Well, some of the 100 holy ones were on the boat, and then some other people.
Did anybody see this?
Yeah, anybody we could talk to?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Do you know of anyone who saw this?
No, I don't know them. I heard it from my friend who heard it from another friend, but yeah, I don't know. But that's the rumor. The rumor is was a dragon. And as she says that, like some of the people playing bocce ball, like shh, shh. and then they leave because it's late and it's getting late. So
We should ask for
the
rooms.
the noble-looking lady behind the bar steps up, and she's dark-skinned halfling, and she's wearing a dress that is patchy, like has different kinds of patches in it. Obviously, none of them are red. And she steps up and says, "Hello, my name is Sira. I am the leader of this community. I see that you are all not from here. And she sort of looks at you two, the halfling and the cat as well.
Yes, we are from Elenia Toth.
Yes, well, welcome. Be welcome. You are welcome. I hope you are enjoying the vegetables
They're
I've sent for
delicious.
you. The local gourds are delicious.
Yes. Do we are also looking for beds for the night. We can stay here, I suppose.
She pulls out something that kind of looks like sage and lights it and starts going like this around you guys. And she's like, praise be to Fetlan. Praise to Fetlan. Yes. She sort of hovers over you for a second with it and like looks at you. Praise to Fetlan.
I like birds.
All of you may stay here for free.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is quite generous.
Praise be to Fetlan.
Praise to Fedlon, yes. I'm
Do
liking
you-
this Fedlon.
Is there anything this woman here told us about this odd happening? Well, it's awful news. It sounds like one of the 100 holy ones
Yes.
passed away in some sort of accident or some sort of strange incident on the lake. Is there anything you know about this?
It is horrible. Yes. We are trying not to spread this rumor too far, so I hope that you will keep it to yourself.
Well, we are heroes if you needed them.
Yes.
You know, the reason
I am
I
aware
asked,
that is why you will stay here for free, because I can tell that you are good.
the reason I ask is we came from Elenia Toth where some very evil things had been happening, and I'm just wondering if there's some connection maybe between this incident and the things that we witnessed. Do you know anything about what happened? This
All I
creature?
know is that people have been a little uncomfortable of late. Strange goings on, fewer people coming through. It's bad for business. We don't want to spread more rumors about this.
Well, we would be the people that could end those rumors if you can give us the information.
I don't know what to tell you. One of the 100 holy ones died on the boat. We've heard whispers of problems at the Tower of Contemplation.
Do you know the name of the deceased holy one?
I do.
Would it be impolite to ask? So we can, pay our respects among other things.
Of course.
Also, do you know anyone that was on the boat when it happened that we can get more information on?
All of the people that were on that boat have died.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Wait,
All of them?
I thought there were numerous.
Except for the 100 holy one who survived, and
Oh,
he's
yeah.
at the Tower of
Oh, there was
Contemplation.
only one survivor.
There were 2 HHOs.
Oh, right,
One
yes.
died, one survived.
Right.
All of the commoners on that boat died.
Oh, that's even, well, if it could be, even worse than I feared, or from what I heard.
One other question. Have you seen a human passing through in robes perhaps similar to mine on its way to the Tower of Contemplation in the last few years?
Yes.
Did you speak with him?
No. The name of the 100 holy one that lived, that was on the boat, is named Violet Gift. He is obviously a tabaxi, as all of the 100 holy ones are.
Mm-hmm.
And the one who died? Oh, sorry.
Yes, Flawless Shore is the name of the one who died. You asked me about one such as yourself, who looks as if you can wield magic.
Yes.
Yes. I believe a person like that may have come through here, heading towards the tower.
Did you notice anything about him or speak to him?
I did not.
Can you tell us more about the problems at the tower?
No disrespect intended, but the Tabaxi are holy people and they do not carry weapons, and they are freed slaves and ascended entities, and we halflings do not, no disrespect intended, but we do not make their business our business, you know. So, what I can tell you, and I really shouldn't be telling you this anyway, is that there may have been some violence at the tower. And as you heard, one of the magic boats was toppled. That has never happened in hundreds of years. They are a safe passage directly to the tower, so it's something that the locals would probably prefer I not talk about. It's something that I would prefer to not talk about, and I would prefer that you all do not spread this around, because you understand the very fabric of our society here in Moncafa is based around people coming through here to go to the tower. This is my business that you are standing in. It is my village, and if people consider this place dangerous or think that we're doing violence here, my business could topple, just as the boat.
You know, we understand. We want your business to thrive.
Do the people of Parvus have any, I would imagine as a peaceful people, they are mostly not involved in international affairs, but we do know that there have been, you know, kidnappings from Liebenstag and so forth. I'm just wondering, are there enemies, so to speak, of the Parvusian people that might want to hurt your holy order?
Well, I'm sure you know about the War of the Continent 20 years ago, when Liebenstag attempted to invade our country and steal our sacred saltpeter, which we use to make a substance that we use in religion. All the tabaxi at the tower use it for their religious purposes. And so many atrocities were committed during that time, and that is why your country are helping defend us, because we of Parvus practice the way of the motionless bird.
What are the relations like now between Parvus and Liebenstag? Still, all right.
As you know, the border is patrolled by your countries to protect us from Liebenstag. Liebenstag is a aggressive, militaristic country that would love to have access to our resources for their gunpowder. But as far as I know, they have not harmed us since the end of the War of the Continent.
Thank you. I'm sure that was painful to remember.
In which many were killed, including my husband.
Sorry for your loss.
My family was affected too, and do you know, is there any resources or a way of searching for people who were abducted, who maybe have and were enslaved, but somehow escaped their enslavement and returned to Parvus?
Perhaps in the capital of Idena, there is someone who could help you with this. As you know, after the war, there were many families who were separated, and sometimes there are people who will accept payment to search.
Thank you. So we have
I'm ready to retire unless anyone else has any questions for
You should, if you want to have time to do those spells.
Yes,
You should already be bed.
Una,
Keep going.
Una, may I borrow 50 gold from you?
No,
I'm gonna,
Flicking it.
all right, thank you. My beloved companions come through yet again. Wait till you see me grow gills from these spells.
All
All
right.
right.
To see your long spell book. I want to hear all
Very
the millions
exciting.
of spells you have.
How do we get to the tower from here?
Let's just do north.
Gotta
You
take
go to the northern edge of town, and you go to the docks, and you pay the fee, and you travel
Sure.
on the magic boats
charter the boat.
to the tower.
What do I roll to learn these spells?
You roll dice, but let's wait until the conversation's over. Lord Hans. So you guys are, he went upstairs, and you guys are talking to Sierra.
Sarah, we will keep your secrets and protect your business.
Thank you very much, and I ask in exchange that you do not be too rowdy in my establishment, please. This is a holy place.
I'll do my best, but this is an awesome tavern.
I know you're speaking of Lord Hans. We'll make sure he behaves himself.
You guys want to ask her anything else?
I don't think I have anything right to
Did she ever clarify or just tell us one more time how long ago it was that the boat flipped? So say the rumors.
It was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks.
Does she happen to know where we can get the closest lichen?
What are you asking her? Let me hear your.
For the lichen?
Let me hear what you're asking her specifically.
Do you know?
Or let's say the name of the lichen is something, and you're saying that name.
Yeah. And just being like, is there like an expert in this area that can find it quickly, or someone that has it already?
Yes, I know that lichen. It is in the Abali forest. You should know that there's always been something a little magical about the Abali forest. I know most of you are from Greater Elenia, even Catman there. From
This is where I grew up, yes.
you're from Greater Elenia, so you should know that Greater Elenia, they've cleared out most of their monsters. You know, it's all people and no monsters. But here in Parvus, we are pacifists. So there are wild animals, there are wild creatures that roam the land. I'm sure you dodged a few beasts when you were coming here. The Abali forest has a connection to the Feywild, particularly the Elven Dell has some kind of connection to the Abali forest. And so while you are there, you should keep an eye out for fairies and pixies and creatures of the Feywild.
Is there somewhere we could buy iron? Or, something made of iron?
I'm sure they have iron at the Emporium.
Well, maybe that will be worth a trip before we go to this forest.
What are you thinking? And Jake, just so you know, I'm taking notes. I'm looking at the map, so I just want you to
But
know.
at least in the...
She has adamantite. Do you,
Oh, I got it.
you use mostly spells, right?
I have a hammer as well.
Oh, okay.
But the stories they used to tell when we were young was that a way to perhaps protect yourselves from trickster pixies and these sorts of things is they do not like iron.
So if we carry an iron,
Maybe, or
like
just...
my rapier, it's
Is it?
iron. That's not iron. Steel. Yeah.
I do not know if, it is the same in Parvus, but it may not hurt.
Alright, Lord Hans, roll Arcana and tell me what you get. You're rolling for Mage Armor.
6 plus 13.
There you go.
Okay, you learn Mage Armor.
Nice.
Delete your gold appropriately. Now roll Arcana and tell me what you get.
Right, you mean Una's gold gets deleted.
16.
Good, you learn it.
All right.
You're up in your room, mumbling to yourself, rubbing your scrolls, writing things into your spell book with pen and ink and putting sand on it so it doesn't smear.
I'm going to do the trick, Jake, that you discussed, if that's all right, which is to use the
As long as
previous.
you have a free spell slot.
Yep, to use the previous day's spell slot. to
You're gonna
cast
wake
Mage
up an hour before you would wake up and cast it then, and then you'll have Mage Armor all day. But you always have to have an empty spell slot at the end of the day.
What
to
kind
do
of-
it again the next day.
What kind of AC does it give you?
It gives me 14, I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
Better than 11.
Yeah.
Um,
With shield, with shield, it's something.
And with
Shield
the
is-
silk,
It'll be 19.
and he was
Yeah.
so close. He'll be 19.
With
he
shield is
casts
just
shield.
Oh,
it's
with
a
the
reaction,
shield. Yeah.
plus 5.
So, yeah, if he's carrying a shield at 16,
Right.
that might be an issue. So, she's asking you guys about iron and.
I was also going to ask her where we might be able to book passage on a boat across the water.
Well, should we You mean?
Or,
Tell me a little more of your intentions here.
but actually, I was not here when I was not with the party when this was being discussed. So.
Tell me
well,
a little
Hassan
more of
asked her.
the group's intentions here in
Hassan-
front
Oh,
of
I'll tell you all about it. He's bad. Anyway, we, our friends, he has a cousin, or
Yeah.
his cousin
His cousin's
who
lost.
was part
or
of the
something.
mage college, had to come out here to go to the tower, and he's supposed to be reporting back to the mage college, but then he just like went, radio silent, and they're a little worried about him, so they wanted us to come check on him, make sure everything's okay. So
okay.
hopefully we can help out with whatever the problem is, whatever's going on in that tower, if it's crazy or it's weird or whatever, we're just going in, it's a rescue mission.
Will you promise me, since you have said you're heroes, that you will try to put a stop to the problem that's happening here?
Yeah,
With the-
100%.
Do all of you share her?
Yeah.
Yes.
Has some nuts. Yeah.
Yes.
Because our people are dying and violence is transpiring and
Well, we
Well,
should
then
definitely
you have to-
stop that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's no good. And lady,
Okay.
this goes all the way to the top.
We
And all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
okay, here.
Oh,
She gives you a token and she says, you present this at the boats and your passage will be free. Normally it is 100 gold pieces per passenger,
Oh
Thank
wow.
you.
but you present this and it will be free.
Have you
Just
heard of? Oh, sorry.
Tell them Sierra sent you. Have I heard of what?
A name called Brainline before?
No.
Is there any place that you could think of that would have rumors, or where we could find more about like what's going on in this area?
I think between Merelda and myself, we are the rumor centers for you.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe the tower will have different rumors about different things.
Have you heard any rumors about any of the leaders, or
Like
maybe the great
infighting?
minds who have acted in a way where maybe they were possessed by some evil spirit?
This sounds like something to ask about at the tower.
Yeah.
My friends, I hope that the free rooms and the free passage on the magic ships have communicated to you my gratitude for your standing up for our country. And I must go to bed now as it is late.
Yeah.
Good night.
Thank you, Sarah.
Call me.
Thank you.
Be out!
good night, Sarah.
It's getting late and a lot of people are leaving and stuff. What do you guys...
I want to make sure that Una drinks some water before she goes upstairs. That's just
Where's the
We could give her
carrots?
we could give her a good berry.
Yeah, right.
Should we go up to our rooms? Yeah. Yeah. I feel safe here. I don't know if we need to watch. We can do it out of
So?
prudence.
You go up to your small clay rooms
Yeah.
With tiny doors.
in which you cannot stand up straight and they have small doors.
I mean, I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Lord Hans, study well.
Thank you.
Is everybody going to bed, or are we all up to-
very hard.
Yeah.
Do we want to take watches?
I don't know. It seems so safe.
Yeah, but
It's a
everywhere
holy
could.
city.
Everywhere's a trick.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Una should take first.
It was
watch.
like, first watch, and then she falls down asleep.
Oh, jeez.
I can stay up for a while.
I'll take last watch.
Okay, I can do a shift.
Alright, I'm not gonna have you guys roll. You guys are good.
Okay.
You go to sleep, you wake up.
Great.
Ah.
Lord Hans, you look bulkier than
Did
usual.
you,
I don't
did you
know.
decide what you're gonna have prepared for the day?
Yes, I did my mage armor.
Everyone gets 10 good berries.
And so you have one fewer prepared spell because you prepared mage armor.
Yes.
And then you get to decide if you're preparing your new spell or not.
I'm not going to prepare alter self.
Well, your bedroom fills with water and you drink.
We should have those skill things.
Alright, you guys are waking up, you hear a little knock on your door and there's like a, what do you call those things? There's a lentil pie in front of your door.
Oh, like the samosa.
Yeah, like a little
Oh.
lentil pies in front of your door.
Some coffee for Una.
Mhm.
Great. That's very nice.
Should we find your lichen?
Let's go.
Well, do we do lichen first, or do you want to go to the?
Let's do the
Castle
lichen
first.
I would say we should go to the do the
There's gonna
lichen
be
first.
some
Just,
fairies and stuff. I think we need to.
Still, I would feel guilty if we prioritized finding my foolish cousin over saving Jesper's mother.
We're going to do both before we return.
Yes.
And the lichen, I mean, whether we get it first or second, it won't get to my mother any quicker. But yes.
Well, you'll feel better.
I
Yeah.
just have
if we
have a feeling about the lichen. I think
Yes.
it's so close, and everywhere we go, we get teleported somewhere else and captured, and etc.
We always make it through.
Yes.
Yes, let's go to the forest. Daphne, you were thinking maybe we...
Maybe again. I don't know if this folklore is exclusive to Bergonia or
Well, it couldn't
if it is
hurt.
in Barfus, but
We could see if they have any at the
just
Emporium.
anything, yes.
Have I heard of anything for Fae in Parvus before?
Yeah. Yeah. She told you that the amount of Fey-ish type ish has increased lately. But there's always been a certain vibe going on in there with Fey creatures in that forest.
Are
You
they?
should mention Elven Dell. There's like the Fey area connected to the forest.
Yeah, the Elven Dell.
Elven Dell.
That's in the northwest, just under Unskild.
City of itself. Have the Fae been like more and more like aggressive towards people and like doing negative things, or are they just kind of like trickstery? Are they kind of pacifist too?
Yeah, some aggression has been happening.
Some aggression.
Then I say we go to the Emporium and see if they sell iron. Again, I don't know. It might be a
Sure.
wing and a prayer, but
What iron objects are you trying to buy?
I don't know. They just in general they don't like it, so I don't know what is in stock. But I don't think it has to be like a weapon or anything, just something small. Like
Okay.
an iron rod or
Sure, you buy like a iron fireplace poker
yeah.
and iron cup.
Yeah. Who would like to both? I can keep one and give one to someone else.
I feel no need for a fireplace poker at this time.
No, I'll take it.
I will give you the cup. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's
It's filled with water.
yes.
Yeah. She's still trying to get you to drink more water.
Yep.
How about some, do they have any iron, what are they called, caltrops?
Oh, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They're made out of a different metal.
Okay. But they have caltrops? Oh,
If it was on the list, they have it.
That
You have the
wasn't.
paper.
wasn't on the list. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna start heading directly to where I sensed last time.
I'll follow Hassel.
Or the lichen.
You guys going to the forest?
We're going
Yeah.
to the forest.
You going to the forest? Let's get some forest music.
Yeah.
Forest music. It's a forest. It's a forest. Yes. You're in the motherfucking forest. I threw it on the forest. All right. So you head to the forest.
That's what we're doing. We're gonna go,
You head to the forest. It's a pretty forest.
Oh,
Oh,
I
great.
like that swan.
Yeah.
Out of game. This feels like a New England forest, like a New England white mountains, green mountains kind of forest.
Oh.
Uh,
Smells amazing.
It's a pretty forest: oaks and birch, sugar maple, yellow birch, beech, white ash, white pine, hemlock trees.
Ah,
There's some herbs around: sarsaparilla, wintergreen, wood sorrel.
wood sorrel.
For the Tims of the game. As you're walking around, you might see such animals as deer, hare, squirrel, porcupine.
Porcupine.
Of course, Haslam is already completely familiar with this. The trees are in some places 4 to 6 feet apart. Not an extremely dense forest. The trees are sort of spread out. They're thick trunks that shoot down into the ground from the canopy overhead, which is only partially knit together. Shafts of sunlight glance through as god figures. It's the morning, so morning, illuminating brilliant green leaves. Some trees are exhibiting fall colors, some flashes of red and orange in there. And the sunlight seems to hang in the air in front of you, illuminating floating motes of dust between the shadowy pockets that are between the sun rays. As you are standing there in the forest, you see two tiny creatures dart by, no larger than bumblebees. Maybe roll perception has some?
13.
You can't tell what they are. Daphne, roll perception?
No, she does not know either.
Just looking like some long bumblebees zipping by. Una, roll perception?
Hello, friends.
You hear
Hmm.
zip, 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 zip.
I'm gonna start ritual casting. Speak with
17.
animals.
17.
17. Okay, well, so they, for a split second, they pause in front of your face, and they look like two humanoids, but they're like this big, and maybe some insect pieces to their body, thorax or leg or whatever. But they look like two little people, and they zip away.
It's Petalwing.
Guys, those bugs look like people.
Everyone, roll a d20
Okay.
and tell me what you get.
We're supposed to call him out.
Yep.
14.
9.
I rolled a 1.
16.
11.
Okay. Una, your iron cup gets stolen.
God damn it!
Those gnomes.
That next
What?
time you have to like tie
What's
it.
wrong? What's wrong, Una?
I swear I was gonna drink that water, Daphne.
That's what I was gonna
I
do.
can't do it for you, but
That's funny. Did we see which way the zip away from us?
Yeah, to the north. So as you're standing there, Lord Hans and Una, you both are, you both see something that the other party members do not see. It is a beautiful, blonde, humanoid creature with very long, tall, sharp ears.
Ah.
And she looks like an elf, but even more so. Some kind of incredible creature. She's tall and feels unassailable and radiates goodness.
Ah.
And the air seems to be sort of pulsating around her.
Hello, my friend.
She looks at Una and examines the scar on Una's face.
Lord Hans, who are you talking to? I'm over here.
You don't see?
See what?
The lady.
She looks at Una and examines the scar on her face. Gonella, how could they let you so far south?
I'm sorry, what'd you call me?
The power in you.
Oh,
Will you save us all?
Oh,
Una's talking to someone.
She reaches out and touches the mark on your face.
whoa.
For anyone who doesn't know, Una has a scar on her face. It looks like a spoked wheel. And Una, you feel wild magic energy shoot through you, sharply tingling between the globe in your pocket and the scar on your face. A conduit of magical energy within you. You crackle and shake, feeling more powerful, like something has opened up within you.
Snap!
Pop.
And she now has the Fey-touched feet.
Hey!
Now she turns her attention to Lord Hans.
Ah.
Oh, how the blood of the Tamerlanes waxes and wanes, draws narrow as it draws thick.
Yes.
Correct.
You know you cannot help people by hiding the truth from them. keeping them from making their own choices. Come, seek me to the north. She whips her gorgeous blonde face and eyes and eyelashes from you, her tall ears quivering before she disappears. She reaches out, just one long finger towards you and touches you. You feel a warmth glowing through your body from head to toe.
Ah, relaxing.
And now he has the Fey-touched feet as well.
Oh, nice.
And she's gone.
Well,
Didn't you kick that feet? No, you
Yes.
didn't. You
I
did?
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how they're getting it.
I see.
Because normally they
Awesome.
can't.
I got it.
So you couldn't see her.
See who?
See who?
What do you mean?
A tall, beautiful fairy just touched me and Una.
Oh man, are you guys poisoned? What's going on?
She said to seek her in the north.
Una, did you see this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it like
So
one of these little dog ones?
this was
No,
it's a
it's
main
a
one.
tall, beautiful lady with very pointy ears.
the north where?
I don't know. She didn't say.
What did she say to you?
She seemed to know something about where I'm from.
Oh, where are you from?
I don't know.
Oh,
But she said something about why did they let you so far south?
so
Hey,
you're supposed to be north,
Yes.
and you need to go north too.
She said to seek her in the north, yes.
Well,
did she say anything
add
else?
it to the
you?
list.
She said something about the blood of my family waxing and waning.
Oh, that's true.
She straight up asked me, "Will you save us all?"
Oh
What?
shit!
That
Will
is
you?
a big question. I hope you did not commit to it.
Wow.
Didn't.
She gave you this great gift. She sees greatness in you.
Oh.
In you both.
Well, I don't know if she saw greatness in me or not.
Well, is it waxing or is it waning?
She wasn't very specific. She said it ran narrow and it ran thick. Look, you've met my family.
Yes, but
Do,
maybe
Yeah,
do
but
we
it's
want
up
it
to
to wax
you.
or do we want it to wane?
It's up to you, not
you
your
were gonna
family.
make be a bend in the road for your family.
I must see her again in the north.
Did
I
she
must
say
see her again.
ganella? Is that a word?
That's what she said.
Does anybody know
Maybe
this
that's my
term?
Is that perhaps your
Have you heard of this word
Birth
before?
None of you have heard of this before.
What was the word?
Ganella?
Ganella?
You said she looked like an elf?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there is where the elves are, and we can ask. They're in the north.
Well, we seem to be accumulating a lot of.
A lot of different
Quests.
roads.
Alright, but the lichen,
let's stay on this one
you're
for
gonna-
Yeah, we're real close to lichen right now. Let's at least do this one, guys.
I have to send a lichen in the post.
Yeah.
So you guys are standing in the northwest corner of the forest. The forest is a long strip that runs along the south of the lake for many miles. But you're in the northwest corner of the forest. So
Could you tell where the lichen is still?
Oh, wherever it was yesterday, it should still be there. I can cast a spell again, but
Well, just whatever you think's best. You can leave us there.
yeah, I'm just trying to go exactly towards whatever the closest lichen was.
okay, have you cast it again?
All right, I'll cast it again.
So ritualistically.
No, it's an actual spell. You can't
Okay.
cast it ritualistically.
So you're standing in the northwestern
Oh,
corner.
it is a ritualistic spell. Jake, no.
Yeah,
Oh, it is.
you said ritual yesterday.
Oh yeah, then I'm gonna do that. Yeah,
Locate plant, right?
locate animal or plant. Yeah.
So you're standing in the southwestern corner of the forest, and yeah, it's a ritual tag, and you can move in one of the 8 directions basically. So to the northwest and west are farms and stuff leading back to Mount Kava. To the south is the meadow that leads towards the plains of Lapi. And then from where you're standing, you can go north, northeast, or east to still be in the forest. And your spell tells you that the lichen is in all 3 of those directions.
What's the closest
In
one?
fact, it also tells you that it's right here near you.
Okay. Well, where is it? It tells me exactly where it is. So
Sure. So okay, it's glowing. You see it. You see some lichen on some stuff.
I go. There you go.
You can see it.
It's right there.
How do we? Oh.
I'll start harvesting it.
Okay, that takes like a split second because it's an extremely small amount.
Oh, we need to get.
How much do we need?
You're like holding out like a little bit of green stuff on your fingertip.
I think
Yeah.
let's harvest as much as we can, in a reasonable amount of time. I don't know. And how do we keep it?
Did they tell you?
I don't think they told us.
Oh,
No.
well.
Do you're knowledgeable in the ways of
Well, in
medicine?
the ways of medicine, but I am an allopath, not a homeopath. I'm afraid I don't know much about plants, I assume.
Darius looks at it as well. I don't know either. Darius makes an Arcana check on it and rolls poorly.
Can I do a medicine check?
Go ahead.
Anyway, like I will try my best. Oh, that's a natural 20 also, so 28.
Nice.
That's
I
great.
guess maybe I remember.
Maybe you
So-
are an allopath.
You love you some medicine science, and you know the answer to this question.
This like
You need a good amount, like
You need like a lot.
a gallon milk jug full.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it takes up a lot. It gets very small,
Yeah, you have to crush it down and
When you
smush it and
process it,
liquefy
yes.
it and everything.
like mushrooms.
Oh shit.
So you found some in this clearing, a little bit that's on the tip of your finger, and then you also are getting the sense that it is to the north and the northeast and to the east, and not just immediately, but like it's all over the woods.
Alright, well, it's
Let's continue.
these ways. Which way do you want to go? You said you wanted the north? We can go north.
From here you can go north, northeast, or east, and still be in the forest.
Lord.
Go north.
Ah,
That's the
let's go
lake.
straight north.
Yeah, and we somehow have a container that we're keeping this in. I guess a
Yes.
flask.
Two copper piece flask that you retroactively bought at the aquarium.
Darius says, why don't we have Daphne take care of this? She is a medical professional
Alright, I'm
here.
sure I've got enough pockets. That's fine.
So
And
you
I
guys-
have a lot of flasks and things.
Listen to us.
It's like the English patient.
So you guys go north.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's the direction that the ferries buzzed. So you head north, and everybody roll a d20 and tell me what you get.
16.
I'm using my inspiration.
Is it bad? Oh yeah, what happened to you last time?
14 this time.
What was your first roll?
It was also 14, but I got the first roll this time was a 9. So.
Okay.
A 4.
Okay, Jasper?
4.
Okay.
A 5.
Okay. All right. So you head up, and it's the same kind of forest, with the trees spaced out and everything, but there's a little bit of a clearing, and there is a well there. And laying in front of the well are 2 skeletons.
I say we don't use that well.
Hmm.
Can we do some CSI
Yeah,
parties?
I'd like to investigate.
What are you going to investigate?
I'll go check the skeletons. Unless
I'd like to see if I can check, if I can tell from decomposition how long they've been dead, maybe the manner of death.
Okay, so you 2 step up to the skeletons?
Yeah.
Yes.
If she's gonna check the skeletons, I might check the well.
I'm gonna hang back.
No.
That's fine.
You guys remember that thing that was on a
Can
tree
I-
stump that
Leave
we...
the tree
I'm
stump
not
over.
going to touch it.
I'm checking the well. I don't care.
So
Okay.
you 2 step up to the skeletons, and as you do, these 2 ghosts pop out of the 2 skeletons.
Oh, great. Well, that makes it easier.
And one is a large, rotund human, and the other is a small, bearded dwarf. And the large man says, "Oh, hello there! Thank you for passing by. We're hoping you can settle an argument for us."
What is your argument?
And the dwarf says, "Don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. You only listen to me. But will you decide something for us?"
It depends on what it is, I think.
Now, my name is Ezekiel, and you see, I sold him this well.
You sold him the well?
That's right. My name's Riesel, and I bought the well. Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I sold him the well, but I didn't sell him the water.
Oh. Well,
That's right, he tricked me. He told me he was selling me the well and he'd only sold me the well.
Did he own the water?
That's right, I own the water. So if he wants to use the well, he's going to pay me a toll. Got to pay for the water.
A toad?
I own all the water. I sold him the well.
But now you can't get the water, right?
How can you earn water?
You can't get.
tricked me. I thought I was buying the well and the water.
Why don't you charge him a toll to store his water?
Well, that's an idea. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah.
But you know,
What's your question for us?
well, yes.
Well, how did you
You're
guys
right.
die?
Maybe they don't know that.
I know that's what I'm saying anyway.
Well, you see there? And there's a dagger in the middle of one of the skeletons, and then there's a dagger in one of the skulls of the other skeleton. We killed each other.
Oh. Okay.
Well, now nobody can have any water, right?
He sold me this well, but then he wouldn't give me the water. Yeah, well, he bought the well fair and square. I was completely honest with you. So will you settle this argument for us so we can die already?
Will you excuse us for a moment? We can.
What are you
continue.
What exactly do you need us to do for you?
It is-
Well, who's right?
That's right.
I propose a solution, of course. which is-
I told him I was selling him the well, and he bought it. He misled me. It was deceitful.
So yes, the one should agree.
We're
That
sidebarring, right?
We're in council.
the one should agree that he doesn't own the water, but he should charge the owner of the water a storage toll fee that's equal to the price of the well. They're even. A storage fee that's equal to the toll that he charges for
But
the
they're
water.
dead.
But I think they are just looking, I think I respect that way of thinking, but I do think that they are looking for just.
I think for them to rest, we have to resolve their issue.
I mean, I am
Isn't-
seeing you
isn't
buy
only-
the well, you get the water.
I would-
But-
And I don't think the person who owned the well owned the water in
No,
the
that's
first
what I'm
place.
saying. You cannot own.
So
You
the
can't
buyer,
just say this is my
the
water.
buyer is in the right then.
Further, the water that is currently in the well is not the same water that was in the well at the time of purchase.
Well, see,
This is
water
also
is,
true.
yeah.
You've heard of the ship of Theseus?
I know not of this Theseus. That sounds like from some other universe. But yes, I
You know of
agree with
this
the concept.
ship of Theseus.
So
Is he an ascendant of
I think
yours?
we are in agreement that the buyer is in the right,
I think so. I don't know about everyone else.
but I don't know if anybody should have killed each other. over that.
Yeah, it seems
Well, I
a bit.
think that's a
much.
moot point. They've already done it.
I just
You know,
mean who was in the right.
There's no point in wagging the finger because
Yeah.
what are they going
Okay.
to do? You know.
Una, what do you think?
Is there any water in the well?
Oh,
You want to look in the well?
Not
That's
particularly.
Yeah, I'll look in the well.
There's water in it.
Yeah.
Who does it look like it belongs to?
It's water.
Us.
Did we prevent him?
It looks like it belongs to everybody now.
I don't know. I'm going to defer to the people with a little bit more of the black and white view of good and evil, I think.
The two ghosts start chanting, "Vote! Vote! 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 Vote!"
well, I think we've decided. I think my parents are both attorneys and they've dabbled in a little bit of property law and water rights. And it is in our fair estimation that in this case we think the buyer was in the right,
Which one's the buyer?
the one who bought the well.
The
The
little
dwarf.
guy.
You decided he's in the right?
Weasel.
Yes, and that either it was an implied covenant that he would have access to the water, or else the seller didn't own the water in the first place anyways.
You might be able to take him to smoke him.
It's an easement, right?
I think you're a lawyer, and I think you should roll persuasion.
They definitely have an easement to use the water at the very least.
And you said you didn't learn property law.
19.
That's pretty low for you.
Hey, my ability means something though.
Yeah.
It's like a 10 for somebody else. It's the best you can.
But that doesn't equal a 10 for somebody else, because
Don't worry.
it means
There's a
something.
DM. You can appeal. You can always file an appeal. So you deliver this message to the two ghosts,
Yes,
and that it should be Riesel.
yes. But Riesel was in the right.
I always said I was right. I knew I was right. You see,
But
he
it-
talks like a real law professional.
A barrister.
But it doesn't justify murdering one another, so I don't know who threw the first blade. But
I'm not
but that's not what you
thinking
asked
about
us to
this.
decide.
And Ezekiel goes, I can't believe you voted for him! I can't believe! And he like, psh, he like disappears. And Riesel is like, oh, thank you so much. Come here. I want to tell you something.
I step forward just a little bit.
Come here, let me whisper.
Is your tail
in your ear.
twitching?
I'm a little nervous around, the kind of unearthly.
I'm really appreciative of your helping me.
Okay, I come close. I come
I'll whisper
close.
in your ear.
Yeah. I get up close.
So he whispers in your ear and he points at a brown thread that is on the next to the well that sort of runs inside of the well.
Huh.
That you wouldn't have seen otherwise because of all the twigs and dirt and whatnot.
What's that?
There's like a brown thread that runs inside the well. And he says, that's my way of saying thank you. And then Mickey Mouse disappears.
Okay, so Jasper, he pointed at this thread. Do you all see it? And I go over to where the thread is.
Inspect the thread.
He said that this was his way of saying thank you. Maybe.
Can you pull the thread?
Who wants to pull the thread?
Sure, I'll pull the thread.
It goes taut like it's caught on something in the well.
Like a bucket or...
You can't pull it, it's stuck on something. You go over to the well and look in it?
Yeah.
You go look in it, it goes like 2 or 3 feet down the well and then goes sort of behind one of the rocks that's in the inside of the well.
Can I use prestidigitation to try to manipulate the rock? Or no, yeah, is that what I have?
You said it's only 2 to 3 feet.
You want to use Mage Hand?
Yeah, Mage Hand would be the best
That
one
would
to
be a
use.
good. Do you have that?
I do not. I have
I almost
prestidigitation.
got that.
Oh well.
Okay, so the string pulls taut and it goes into behind this brick.
But
Yeah.
it's only 2 to 3 feet down.
How
Yeah.
You can just put your arm in.
how big is the well?
It's
the well mouth.
it's basically that cup there.
So I can go inside it basically. So I will. I'll just bend over.
Yeah, you have a climbing speed as well. So
Yeah,
you're
I'll bend over and kind of get down to where I can.
Be careful.
Somebody hold on to
On a
me.
rope?
Daphne pushes you.
Yeah, oh
Oh no, you fell in. You have 9 lives, right? I guess I'll hold your legs.
The halfling, great.
No one else is doing it.
Una, can you hold on to my legs?
None of you
As
people worked on
Lord
a
Hans
boat.
tries to help you by casting prestidigitation, the smell of freshly cut grass appears in the well with you.
So I try to pull this
I
up.
think Una's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And she's gonna make a little like rope harness for
Thank
you
you,
and be
thank
like, go.
Okay, so I go down and
Onto a
I
rope.
try to pull this, see if I can pull or push this block or something.
Okay, do a acrobatics check.
12.
Wow. You pull the stone out, and behind it is a leather pouch,
Ooh.
and the leather pouch starts to also topple down the well.
Oh, I
Go.
go grab for it?
Since you rolled a 12. So roll a sleight of hand check to see if you can grab it.
Is it connected to the thread?
Guidance!
no, I can't because I have to touch
Don't need it. 24.
him. Ooh.
So you're leaning down the well, right? And you get the stone out, and with the stone comes this leather pouch, and it starts to fall down the well, and you're like this, trying to catch it, and you grab it, and you pull it back up, and you get it.
Oh, Una, pull me up. Okay. All right, come back up with this leather pouch, and in front of my party, I open it so we can all see what's in it. And
Fireball!
and a displacer.
All time. 500 gold pieces.
Whoa!
Very nice.
And a little note that says, thanks for the well. I really appreciate you selling me this well at such a great price.
Una,
great.
from my share, please. Here, I owe you 50 gold.
Oh, I didn't say it split this.
I'll read
Well,
split.
Oh, yeah.
no.
Wow.
No, he's learning.
Not role playing at all.
We're splitting this evenly. Is that
Okay, 100 each, guys.
Thank you.
Wow.
Right.
Yes, the first day that a party share was introduced.
We've shared before, right?
So,
I know, we
pieces- the
we
platinum
split
pieces
some,
we
yeah.
split.
so it's the time in our real life is it's 10 of 10.
Okay.
Does anybody have a heart out at 10?
I should probably go to bed soon.
Yes, my bed friend. My
And
friend
you
who loves
work
to
in the
bed.
morning.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta.
Oh, you
gotta,
got it first
yeah.
day.
Both of us
At
have to,
8.
yeah.
30. 8.
No, I have to be there by 8. So I'm gonna wake up like 6:30 probably.
So you're standing there next to the well. There's nothing else of interest here. Northwest, west, and southwest lead to out of the forest. You came from the south, so you could go north, northeast, east, southeast.
I think north where the fairy told us to go. Yes, north.
Hot
Well, I
fairy.
think she meant like way up in the north, right? But yeah,
I assume she's the
she
north.
means
Yeah.
like way far away. But we can.
But I just got north in my mind. Even and I are thinking
Sure,
about
let's
north
just
right
see
now.
what
It's the goodest direction.
Is your weather vane is pointing north?
Yeah.
All right, that is where we will end it for today. The Abali Forest remains to be explored.
I like this concept of a fairy forest. Forbidden fairy forest.
So let's do checkouts. If you can, say something that you liked about the game or session today, and something that you enjoyed that another player did. And we will start with Laura.
Oh. Okay. So I very much enjoyed how that combat unfolded. That was very fun, and I'm glad that it ended up being, somewhat amicable, and, I think that was maybe not the best case scenario, but like pretty good. And there's a lot I thought people did great. I appreciate, Tim, you rolling with just getting shat on in the scroll building or whatever important shop. Just digging himself deeper, and it's fun. And I'm looking forward to, there are a lot of things I'm looking forward to, but one especially for me is whenever the inevitable conversation between Jasper and Daphne about what happened at the Muscovers happens.
When will this take
I
place?
don't know. I don't know.
One day in the woods.
One day.
Okay. And did you do something you enjoyed about the session in general?
The combat?
That's right. Okay. Your turn, my friend.
Yeah, I really, that fight was hysterical. And I loved Tim's description of his icy,
Yes!
his icy coat.
Yes.
His icy.
As he casts it, he's just yelling these things.
Ice cubes, ice balls, ice trays.
Yeah, icicles, glaciers.
Vanilla ice.
That was
Yes.
super awesome.
Yeah, that's my revised answer.
Oh my gosh, that was great, and just that was speedy. And oh man, there's something else I was totally gonna say, and I can't remember what happened. Oh, and just that whole little Fey touch encounter was really nice.
Yeah, that was
Oh
cool.
yeah.
That was so sweet.
What does it
I love clues about my origin.
Yeah.
Yes, Ganella.
Ganella.
Yes, that was really dope, and I just like the team in general and all the dynamics and personalities, and of course Daphne's secret life and
Yeah.
the slow reveal, the slow burn of Daphne.
Yes.
Super great.
Cool.
Yeah, I loved. I'm going to say multiple things. Just I'll be fast. Loved the fight. Loved Hans was sitting on that rhymes binding ice. Getting stoked all night after memorizing it, and I'm so glad that I found a cone that worked.
Aw.
So I love that battle. I also love the Fey touch, tall, pointy-eared woman telling me to go north. That's very mysterious, and I love it. So that was an awesome way to incorporate Fey Touch. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I was saving that up for him for a while.
Yeah, it's cool.
He's like, oh, there's a role playing for Fey Touch. I'm like, yeah, there's something, probably.
Player stuff. I loved Daphne's continuing finesse with not dumping the whole backstory, and just little bits of it. And the way it was played with the gnomes was just so delicate and perfect. Excellent. I loved Una's drunken roleplay.
Yes!
Unnatural. I loved the emotion behind the sad emotion, because Jasper is kind of a sad cat, strangely.
Oh.
He is a sad cat, and like you see why. I love the emotion behind his story.
I didn't know about his sister. Did we know that?
Yeah.
No.
And I love Hassam in the battle having not only being a giant bear, but having another ass-kicking
Creature.
beast on the field was incredible. It was perfect.
Having a mini for him.
Yes, having like a land beast and a bear,
Yeah.
and then dismantling that caster that I was convinced was going to kill me was
Oh,
incredible.
yeah, that was
Was
clutch.
incredible. Incredible. Which
Also-
you kept saying like, oh, and she's not going to like you, and she's a very powerful caster.
More powerful than me, says Dos Equis.
And then Hassam has a land beast that just knocks her over. Or no, there's the Tasha's Hideous
There's
Laughter.
the
So the
laughter.
Tasha's
Yeah,
Hideous.
nice.
So yeah,
It's
Jassam's
the 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
Hassam's land beast engages her, and then the Hideous Laughter takes her over. So that was great.
And
I'm
the
sorry
bear
if I boggart this from you, David, but I also just want to chime in for you, Michael, that I really loved like the subtle but consistent commitment to being so pissed that he's back in Parvus. It's like prickly but not obstinate. So
Yes.
I think that was like it's a hard line to walk, but it was good.
Yes, finesseful role play.
There was so much. It was such a great session. The one thing I have to call out is I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and she's like, hit me! And people are hitting her, taking her hit points off.
Slap.
And I thought like, oh, she'll have advantage. No, she failed.
She still
And the next
failed.
time, she failed. She lost like 6 or 10 hit points.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Flashing
We could have
on
just.
the ground getting
And I love how
punched by her.
it occupied all her people who were frozen were like running over her.
Yeah.
It's great.
That was like the Three Stooges of battle.
We could have just done nothing. We could
Yeah.
have just watched them
went so
slowly kill
wrong.
her.
For
Well,
them.
the Rhymes Binding Ice made 3 of the fighters lose their turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
What
was great.
source book is that from?
That's
I
a
don't
great
know.
It's not UA, but it's some other.
I will tell you.
Fizbinder's Dragon.
Yeah, it's from
Oh,
the Dragon.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Wow.
I don't have that one.
That
Wow.
seems like it's such a strong spell.
Yeah.
There's just so much great roleplay.
It's a Constitution save, which is one drawback, and also they can break out with one action. So it's not like if they fail the save, then they're frozen, and they can break out with one action. So they'll lose one turn. So theoretically, web is better for stopping people. It's also not a ton of damage, but it's
Does anything
it's
happen
good.
from
It's a solid
upcasting
choice.
it?
Yeah, something, but
Probably the damage is a little higher.
So my son has been getting me to play Breath of the Wild a lot, and there's
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild you can get frozen, and then you have to like
Yeah,
shoot
yeah,
down and
yeah,
break
yeah,
it. And I
yeah.
kept thinking of that.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's just so great. All the role playing was great. Yeah, and I especially loved Laura. I love that Daphne was like, yeah, it was very subtle, but you're like, I love the way you were kind of leaning on them, and you're like, oh, we'll just go over here, maybe that stuff will turn off. You know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Very mafioso kind of like. That was fun. And then kind of walking this line by trying not to reveal stuff, and yet also trying to signal to them that like, hey, I know what you guys do. I know how you roll. That was really fun.
Yeah, thank you.
when you upcast it, it's 1d8 more damage per
Interesting.
level.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that a lot of that was super fun. I liked how Daphne was basically going, come on, we know you did it, but we don't want to fight you. And then it like ended in one round. It was like, I was
Told
like,
you so.
oh, we told you not to fight us! So that was pretty funny.
I love how Hassan like speaks so simply. He's like, well, we're heroes. to Sarah, he's like, we're heroes. You know what that means, right?
Yeah, we're heroes. Yeah, it was really funny. The just everything with the shop was funny, and how your character's always begging for money. like every time we go to a new shop, it's like, does anyone have some gold? I found this scroll. I just need 50 more gold, guys.
And what makes it especially more desperate is like you're the only noble person.
Yeah, he's the noble.
Like you grew up eating out of silver
Yeah,
plates
yeah.
and stuff.
That's why he doesn't know how to manage money.
That was pretty funny. Looking forward to. I mean, I feel like we gotten to the point where there's like 50 ways to go.
Yeah.
So finishing some things to go to something else will be good. So finishing this Lycan thing will be
For the
good.
Lycan mother.
Yeah,
Get it done.
Lycan mother. We gotta do this tower
There's the
thing.
tower, yes.
And then there's like
Sister.
50 more. I know, now there's a sister that we maybe were looking for or something.
Well, then Una's orchard.
Origin
Of course, the
story.
the tower has
You
its
want to
own
go
problem,
north.
Yeah.
There's a
Tower.
murderer. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Tower's having
It's a lot
issues.
going on.
Yeah.
You guys have to play like every third day now.
Yeah. Let's play it work. Zoom it on work.
That sounds great.
I mean, I wouldn't mind playing all the time. I love me some D&D. Great session, everybody. Who still has inspiration? Who didn't use their inspiration? Okay. Well, you two get inspiration. I'm gonna start only giving out 3 inspiration points at the end of each session. So if you all use it up, then we'll give it to the 3 winners or whatever. Just to give it a slightly more scarce feeling. Let's see. Yeah, I love Laura's role playing. Really deft and nuanced, and I feel outclassed at every turn by her role play. So really, really grateful that we get to play with you and all of that. Yeah, trying to get the people to return your items. Very good. Also, that those people were pretty dangerous people, and you guys just shut them the fuck down. So
We're pretty dangerous people.
I'm concerned that I'm gonna make monsters that are really, really, really strong, and then you're
TPK.
going to accidentally kill them because I'm just expecting you guys to be like gods with your incredibly high spell save DCs.
Four level.
Yeah. Balrog.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start putting like challenge rating 15 creatures.
Great.
Yeah, Una's drunk role play, very good.
That's funny.
And she managed to get all the rumors while you guys were out shopping, and so that was good. And a couple really good jokes. We've got the barbarian jokes down, and I really like the hitting on the white bouncer lady. Yeah, we'll have to find you someone else.
The pusher.
Yeah,
So
the
I
pusher.
love that old lady. I want her to be my best friend.
The cackling old lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys enjoy the theme of the town with the clay and the little?
That was
Yeah,
it
it was very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's this place in Burkina Faso.
Yeah, that's
that,
cool.
I enjoyed reading about. Lord Hans, I think he may have a problem with his constant asking for money and never having any. I'm like,
He's addicted. He's
Yeah.
addicted to scrolls.
Well, the scrolls are expensive. That's the thing.
Well, look at how he got that free mage, or what was it?
Yeah,
mage
scroll
armor.
just by from our intimidating the gnomes.
Yeah, just by scaring the crap out of the gnomes.
And
Yeah,
not
it's-
killing them, doing them the favor of not murdering them all while they're completely.
Some of your best role playing, I wonder if it's by accident. Like, the asking for money role playing, and then you don't remember the person's name. You don't remember that she bought that thing for you.
Gold.
On his sheet, what it says about his character flaw is kind of a dick. You are role playing it perfect.
That's the role I was born to play.
We love
The
him.
lady's like, "What? You don't remember my name? I'll sell it to you for $250 if you never come back." And she was so nice. And Jasper, yeah, MVP for the Tasha's Hideous Laughter shutdown. You know, it's a level 1 spell, and I'm always like, I don't want to play that spell, but I've seen it just shut down really powerful people, especially with your DC. So that was good, and lots of good persuading and lawyering with the ghosts. You lawyered yourself into 500 gold pieces.
Rich. Plus, now we own a well.
Yeah, now it's our well.
Yeah, now you own the well. There's more ghosts are going to come and argue about that. And yes, I like the both of you are playing like your character barely speaks just a little, but when you do, you add so much. And it's very interesting being in Parvus and thinking about how does everybody think of these two that they're there. Like, it's a cat with a sword and a halfling who's
and a musket, like with
Yeah.
Saltpeter.
Right.
Yeah. So you know, it's interesting thinking about how everybody thinks of you two and how people are going to treat you two. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited that you're in the forest.
Yeah.
I got this feeling when you were walking around and you saw the well that you were like, oh, what the hell else is in this forest? And so I'm excited for you to see more forest.